Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo. Yo, happy Halloween, mother lovers. Happy Halloween, mother lovers. Happy Halloween to my sisters and my brothers. Happy Halloween, mother love. Happy Halloween, mother love. What y'all think about that real cheap Halloween music that we got in here right now from the system? Super duper cheap stuff. What up, y'all? Happy Halloween. It's your boy in the house. Boom. We ready to blow stuff up today. We ready to, you know, just I don't know, just get crazy with it. Um, Shout outs to my set designer. Set designer is extremely talented. These are my guests as well. They not gonna say nothing tonight. They just gonna sit there and hopefully scare the shit out of y'all through the camera and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, but yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. This is CROSSFaded.
CROSSFaded, 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 CROSSFaded. Mad they never made it. Mad so now they hating. They bad for how they played it. I'm just trying to make it, trying to hold my placement. Thanking God for the graces, watching from changing faces. CROSSFaded, this is special occasion. Subjects hot at occasion. Andrew Mason. CROSSFaded, I'm just a duck in the pond. Shout out to Dorian, my reign has just begun. I be CROSSFaded, 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 CROSSFaded. Well, you ready? Let's start the show.
Yeah, nigga, tell a friend. CROSSFaded is back in once again to win. Welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. You know what I'm saying? We will be having a giveaway tonight because I want to give away these super dope gifts that I got for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you tune in. Make sure you tell your friends and family to tune in too, so I can give away these super dope gifts. For starters, one of the gifts is these really dope shotgun shot glasses. Like it's super dope with the gold, brass bottom down there, and it's big as hell, man. This is probably about It's probably two shots, man. One of these is probably a double shot. So, yeah, man, make sure you stick around because I'm giving away some of these and a couple of other surprises as well. So, how's everybody doing, man? How's your Halloween? Getting ready to get started. Um, Make sure you put whatever you got going on in the comments. Let me know what you're doing tonight, tomorrow. Try to tune in, a day ahead of Halloween so I don't disrupt you guys' night. You know what I'm saying? So, what are you doing this Halloween? Once again, folks, if you don't know, you're about to know, and now you know. We're here to speak the truth to light. We're here to challenge, lead, write, think, inspire, educate, build, fight, and dream. This is CROSSFaded, big baby. Nowhere else are you gonna be able to have what we have amongst our community. Nowhere else are you going to be able to enjoy what we enjoy amongst our community. Let them know, let them know. You know what I'm saying? So, welcome to CrossFaded. And that is our mission, you guys. You know what I'm saying? So, don't forget it. Um, sorry about that. So, yeah. Um, Announcements. Um, we are having a Jordan 1 shoe raffle for Christmas. So I'm gonna go get that pair of shoes to show you what Jordan 1s they are. Those are the original Jordans that they just put out not too long ago that just have the Air Jordan on the one and not the wings. These are the shoes that Michael basically did the jump man, you know what I'm saying, on the playground in. And they, if you know that shoe, they re-put that shoe out. We getting ready to give that away for Christmas. So I'll let you guys know how you can sign up for that. And it is a raffle. So it will be a sign up and a $5 fee to win that shoe. $5 raffle ticket to buy that shoe. But nonetheless, yeah, we giving that bad boy away. I'll show you that shoe in a little bit. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, let's dive in. You know what I'm saying? For starters, I just want to say as we dive into the catch up, man, please send your prayers out to my boy, Young Bleed. Young Bleed, if you do not know who that is, you must not know a lot about Southern hip hop. No disrespect, but this man is a legend. This man is my friend. He's a good man. Me and him have been in the trenches together for close to 5 years, and right now he is uh, currently, from what I'm being told, fighting for his life. I'll just say that. Um, I'm not going to say too much else because you got a lot of blog sites and webazines and everything saying, everything else. But um, please pray for my friend. He's a good man. And yeah, man, he's coming right off of the No Limit versus Cash Money show. So they had this really, dope show, and man, Bleed hasn't seen he ain't seen a stage that big, man, and man, I can't tell y'all how long. As far as I have been around him during my tenure with him, and I'd have to say probably before that too, at least by a few years. I'm thinking it's the biggest stage that he's probably seen in maybe the last, man, honestly, it could be 15 plus years for what I know, but I know that this was a very big stage. And I'm talking, I don't know the venue or where it was at, but if you check out the footage, you'll see just how huge that the stage was. I mean, the stage is big enough to hold it was probably, man, shit. I mean, it was probably 30, 40 people on stage, it looks like, So, and it was like a festival size, festival, caliber stage. So, but yeah, man, I know a little bit about what's going on. I'm just hoping and praying for things to turn around. So, send your prayers up to him. To be coming off of a show like that, man, and for something like this to happen is, man, it's just, what can you say? Life is full of surprises, and it can surprise the shit out of you. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? So, um, but yeah, man. If you didn't know, um, shoot, man, I rolled through the southern seaboard with this man. I traveled across many states and cities with this man. I got to know this man, beyond the level of just an artist, and I got to know him as a friend. Um, this man spent time with me, not just on the road, but even at my home. He stayed with me for probably about a month, in one tour setting alone, and then just collectively, different periods of time. He stayed with me. I fed this man. We've broken bread together. He's told me some of his craziest, war stories inside of the game. He's, by all intended purposes, the first, um, I would say uh, upper echelon level MC that uh, stepped in a mentor like format for me. And a lot of people, would probably think he's not upper level echelon. He definitely is in like the I would say the lower categories of popularity at this time in his career. But this man, make no mistake, was platinum, gold recording artist, underneath one of the most dominant labels in the game, one of the most dominant regimes in the game, No Limit. Um, More so, as a I would say, not an artist on the label, but absolutely a comrade to those on the label, as he worked with them all. And, a lot of them worked with him on his album. He featured on a lot of their albums. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, man, say some prayers for my guy, man. And keep him in your thoughts for this episode and just in the future. Um, Man, all I can say, man, to cap all that up is, uh, I think God says it best. No man knoweth the day or the hour, if that's how it's said. So appreciate everything. Love, live, laugh, have a good time, have a drink. You know what I'm saying? If you tripping, stop tripping. You know, man, because it could be gone like that. So this brother was, yes, he's, in his early 50s. I think Bleed is probably 50, 51 years old, but that's young, you know. And to you stupid youngsters out there that thinks, that's old, you just dumb and you ain't had no life, you ain't had no time to live. You have no idea how young 51 really is. You know what I'm saying? So this is young, and this man is fighting. So um, praying for him, and you pray for him too, for me, you know, and for him. So yeah, man. Um, Moving on. Also, in that side of things happening right now, um, unfortunate things rather is that side. We lost a pioneer hip hopper, Paperboy. I don't know if you guys know who Paperboy is or if you kept up with him, but Paperboy is an artist that came from 106 and Park, and he was young too. Like he's only like I want to say 41 or something, 40, no, 43, I think, 43. So Paperboy actually passed away. Uh, let's see, like to say, I'm not able to see it right now, and I had it on an article. Um, I had it on an article that was in my in this little folder of mine, but they're showing me Paperboy, the do the diddy if it want to, because damn I can see if I want you just do that. Ain't that Paperboy. This is the Paperboy that was like a battler. He was a freestyler on 106 in Park. I think he made history on 106 in Park as being the first and only undefeated battle rapper on there, because I think he's like first generation, and then after him comes all them dudes like Jin. And, if you remember Jen, he was the Asian freestyler that came out of 106 in Park. So, but yeah, do you due diligence, man, and then send some prayers up to Paperboy's family, because I don't know what happened, but I do know that is extremely young, 43 years old, and passing away. So, Jesus, uh hip hop is under siege, man. I'm telling you, if you're not dying by a bullet, you're dying by something in your body. Dealing with hip hop, it's just crazy. Hey, it's one of the world's dangerous jobs, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the most hazardous and one of the most dangerous jobs. So prayers up to Paperboy, man, and God bless. Um, Yeah, moving on. Did y'all see Glorilla get a bottle thrown at her head? I guess somebody threw a champagne bottle at Glorilla's head. Was one way to do it. That's fucked up. Yeah, man, it's unfortunate. I guess that uh, it was a show that Jamie Foxx was hosting, and um, yeah, man, he was pretty upset about it, man, and he got to snapping on people, and I think when he was snapping on folks, he turned and told somebody to get the dude up out of here, like go ahead and hustle that guy up out of here. So yeah, man, dude, listen, to the concert goers, and especially to you young, concert goers, you're gonna mess around and you're gonna be buying tickets to shows on your fucking computer. Artists are gonna get to the point where they're not gonna want to step into a venue with you. They're gonna get to a point where they're not gonna want to share a room with you. And being in a room with an artist and having that live entertainment, having that whole live experience, it's one of the greatest connections that an artist can give you. It's one of the greatest experiences that you can have. And when I come from through history, like if I look at my parents' time, Jerome's time, after them, my brother's time after them, and my time, man, we love our artists. We go into the venues with excitement. We go into the venues full of spirit and spirits. We go in there, ready to just listen to some of the songs that we've been listening to in the car, and hear them tweaked a little differently, hear them, with their artist live twist, maybe even hear him live instrumentation with live instrumentation from a band, because he didn't took a band this time, and and instead of the DJ, these are things that, man, like it's the stuff that when you're on your deathbed, you like, I'm glad that I went to that show type of shit. And I'm dead serious. You know what I mean? For me, on my deathbed, the shows that I'm gonna recall, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Michael Jackson, I saw him, Market Square Arena, and Prince, same venue, Market Square Arena. Yeah, I was knee high to a grasshopper at both of them, but I remember them both. I remember Prince's even more so vividly, and I was the youngest at his. I was like, it felt like I was like maybe 5 or 6 rows from the center front stage, and I was being held by somebody, so I was able to see over. To remember him and his glamour, and playing the white guitar and with that purple coat on that he be having on during that time, that he did have on during that time. Like that's the stuff you gonna carry with you. So, you young dumb motherfuckers, man, gotta stop taking, bottles and throwing them at artists. And, I seen this one chick, her name was like BB Rexa, I think. I don't really know what her format of music is. But yeah, like somebody threw a cell phone at her head and hit her right at the top of the eye to where this whole shit was just swole, and it immediately stopped the show because she got hit so hard. And this was an iPhone. You know how hard iPhones are, and they heavy. That might as well have been a rock, So this is what we doing today, and it's ridiculous. Here goes
so beautifully. Does that mean you forgive me?
I'll try. I mean, you were only.
Yeah.
Ebro in the morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
You shouldn't be saying that on the air.
I got Ebro.
There's a video.
I pulled up Ebro.
Why would you do some shit like that, goofy ass nigga?
Bro, these people don't learn. I do not understand why the need to throw a water bottle or whatever at an artist while they're performing. So Jamie Foxx got on stage. My daughter's party, got on stage and was like, who did it? Like started cursing and demanding respect for, the performer and like just kind of going off. And I feel like more people should do that. Find the person who did it.
Did they find them?
I don't know. We don't have an update. But Rosenberg, you know how I feel. I cannot understand the need to want to hurt a performer. Like, why?
Man.
And I think because there's not enough consequences.
Look, I think
people need to start getting arrested.
Again, I don't understand why this has become a trend.
Because I just kind of went at random. You know what I'm saying? This is Paul Rosenberg, by the way, which is he's a power player in music. I think Paul Rosenberg was like a manager to some artist. And this is on the Ebro show. But look, I hadn't even seen this particular segment. I had just brought it up, but they about to tell you about BB Rexa that I was just talking about. Again, I didn't see this. I saw a news break segment. And news break, they show you from top to bottom the whole incident. Like Glorilla was up there spitting and she was killing it. She was doing that song, some, and it was a call and response, and they go Glow or yeah Glow, some, yeah Glow. So and then she was doing that, and then somebody just threw some shit. So I don't have that clip. But they got to talk about BB Rexa.
That is wild. I don't know why I keep forgetting the one who got like a black eye out of the whole situation.
BB Rexa?
Yes, like why would you want to hurt somebody? They deserve the button, man. I hope because it was a private party that they found out who did it. But I just think that there should be more consequences for people who do this.
But that's even crazier. It's a private. If it was a private party and you were lucky enough to be able to go. You were lucky enough to go to something like that, and you decided to chuck things at Glorilla. It's crazy to me.
And that's why Jamie was so mad when I look back at the clip when I saw it, because that was his party. Jamie is famous for doing private parties. If you don't know, as an artist, if you hear tonight or any artist watching this, remember I told you this because Jamie Foxx is an absolute segue into music. He's got one of the biggest hearts, and he's done the most for independent artists. People don't understand the magnitude of the shows that he's done out of his own house. Matter of fact, Drake even stumbles upon like a Jamie Foxx show, and a lot of people credit Cash Money for his discovery, but Jamie Foxx's show is what really catapulted Drake into the face of a lot of stars. Like he chose Drake to come and do this show at his crib because he really liked this song that he had heard. I think Jamie hears the song like on SoundCloud or some shit. It's like one of those like platforms, and he has Drake come through, and Drake just kills the show. And it's like Queen Latifah and all kind of folks was there. I remember reading about this. And, everybody was just all over Drake before Drake was like, I think before the deal was even, the ink was even dry on the deal. And that Jamie Foxx show is what kind of, led to all of that, that front end, virality. You know what I'm saying? So, Jamie Foxx is somebody where if you know somebody to know somebody, or if he just heard you, he beat and told you, come to my crib, man, and, do this show, So he has this, this kind of thing for his people where he does this and in turn helping artists that are undiscovered. So, but it's a shame that somebody did that at his party, where they done took and what if they had a hitter, that could have been a whole nother, that could have been a lawsuit on him, because this is his venue in his home. And who knows what, the insurance parameters could be, with that. I'm sure Jamie, if he's not insured, he's probably bonded. A lot of times, artists and athletes, when they have, a certain level of liquidity, they'll go ahead and just, get a bond, some kind of, bond of some kind, a surety. I'm not sure what the kind would be for that situation. But Reggie Miller had that. Reggie Miller, his whole house burned down and he was self-insured, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So, but still, man, you throwing a bottle at somebody like that at their house. I mean, it's like 2 or 3 different, terrible legal and health outcomes that can come out of that for this man, and for the artist. Like, that's just ridiculous. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get some help. You go on the shows to tear them up. Go tear up your bedroom. Go tear up your mama's house. You know what I'm saying? Go to your daddy's house. Go do that. Don't go and tear up a venue or tear up, just somewhere in public, especially at a show like that, where I'm sure that it was, highly guarded invitation, request or what is it? What do they say? RSVP, it was probably some shit like that. Like, go do that, man, in a place where it's a hole in the wall and, they don't care about the place. And then you can, go ahead, man, and, take it out on them. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're done, go ahead and sit on down and wait for the police, if you gonna be real about this. So, I'll be looking in the crowd when I see those clips and people be launching shit. And then, they go back to, what I'm saying? Like they didn't, that's bullshit. You gonna mess around and somebody gonna come and just take your whole head off. Like, and I take that personal because I'm an artist and better not nobody throw nothing on stage when I'm on stage. I did a show once, A-Dog and Be Right. I hope y'all here. I did a show once and both of y'all was at it. It was a show downtown at the Sky Bar. And I had a heckler. It was one of my first hecklers, but he didn't throw nothing. He took and turned his back to the stage and then put his elbows on the stage like he was on the bar. This is a very big stage too, by the way. This is down at the Sky Bar, Taps and Dolls. So if you're local and you know that club is like 3 levels. It's 3 clubs on each level. And the biggest club is the top level. And that's where I was at. And this was, as a matter of fact, I believe the show that I had done with Lil White out of Memphis. Shout out to Lil White too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And this dude had his elbows on the stage and he's just like this on the stage. And I was like, hold up, stop the music. What the fuck are you doing on the stage while I'm performing like this? Get your ass off of the stage. Get your elbows off the stage. If you can't turn around and watch the show, then get the fuck out. And that's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? You don't disrespect artists like that. We put hearts, blood, sweat, and tears in what we're doing. You want some spotlight, man. Well, I don't know. I don't know how you can figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But don't go to shows disrespecting. I take that very personal, So, but shout out to Glorilla because after the scene calmed down, I wish I could show you the clip because she was so full of class about it. You wouldn't have thought it. I bet you if it was Megan Thee Stallion, it probably would have went a little different. She probably would have had a lot to say and would have been cussing folks out. Glorilla simply stepped back. Jamie did his evaluation and, was talking like you just saw. And they figured out whatever. And I seen his people combing through the crowd. So I think they got him out of there. And then Glorilla comes right back. Yeah, Glow, some, yeah, Glow. She made me want to go listen to the song, and I ain't even never heard the song till that little segment. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out and peace to her, man, for just upholding class, in your craft in the face of disrespect, on a live setting. So, yeah, man, crazy. They throwing bottles and, it's retarded, man. So, but yeah, man, moving on. Dude, we got some big news, man, right now. Like big stupid news. You know what I'm saying? Drop a bomb. So if you're looking at the screen right now and you see this item that's a book, and it's a gorgeous book. This is a book of your boy, man. This is a book of your guy, your one and only, man, Mr. Murphy. Yes.
Whoa.
And Jerome is in the house.
I say Jerome's in the house. Watch your mouth.
He's in the house, without a doubt. This book is coming out very soon. We have in our hands like the first copy. It's a hardback. This was a copy sent to take a look and go over everything, and before we get a bunch of copies. But this book is called The Man Behind the Bell: How a Blind Musician Became the Salvation Army's Most Enthusiastic Bell Ringer Despite Several Awkward Encounters at Kroger. If you don't know, my brother is a Salvation Army supporter, participant, and has done so for years. Man, shout out to that brother for that, man. Like he has done tenure with them for how many years, brother?
25.
Really?
25.
Shit.
Here in New York.
25 years from here to New York, man. Dude, like 25 years of service from here to New York. Man, and he always had a good dog with him. People remember the dog. My favorite dog that he's had in my time with him was Marcos. Man, Marcos, aka Plasma, aka the Golden Boy. Shout out to Marcos, man. Drop a bomb, man. Marcos passed away last year sometime. After providing 15 years?
15, 20 years of service.
15 to 20 years of service. Marcos was professionally trained as a CNI dog, and
from the original CNI school.
Yep, and got it, brother, on a lot of those, working days, and also garnered a lot of attention. Shoot, a lot of people they got to the point where they depended on him. They was accustomed to seeing him, and shoot, when he died, or when he retired, rather, because he retires before he dies, folks was like, dang, when are you bringing him back? When's the big yellow dog coming back? So, but yeah, man. Huh? Yeah, man, I didn't have one of him. I had one of you in that Salvation Army apron.
The best, yeah, apron, bell, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So, but now, man, my man's book is coming very soon. So, it's done in like a satirical format, but it's about his life. It's about his journey as a blind man in New York City, and in a capacity of music as well. It speaks about, because Jerome was a music teacher as well. A lot of folks don't know that. So a lot of that's in the book, and some of the challenges that he had faced and overcame. And the book gives you that in some of his words, and then some of in like a satirical type of format. Because he's a hilarious brother, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, he's one of the, in my opinion, man, he's one of the lights in life. If you find a friend like him, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have a friend like him. I've had a lot of shitty friends. And if you're watching this, you know I'm talking about you, some certain folks. You were a shitbag. But nonetheless, this is one of the best friends I've ever had. It took for me to find a friend that was blind, that could see better than all of the friends that I've had in the past, and could even see better than me sometimes. So shout out to him, man, for, you know what I'm saying, this book. I'm looking forward to it. I'll let you guys know when it drops. And when it drops, you'll be able to get it, you know, directly from us. Like I said, man, we're direct to consumer. We're bringing everything direct to our people, you know, from, if it ain't kicks coming from Kicks Casserole that you might have won, or that you know was gifted, or school clothes, or, you know, albums digitally, signed hard copy albums. It's coming straight from us this year. You know, you won't have to third party anything that we have. You know, it's important to support independence, and that helps us grow and helps us continue to, you know, fuel our community and continue to do what we do, you know, which is what we love, you know what I mean? So yeah, we stepping into the literary space, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't the only book that we have coming from Classic Records as well. There's a book of my own coming that's a how-to, and it's gonna help you make some money. You know, this book I'm coming with, it helped me make, you know, I'm gonna say close to 80 grand in 1 year. So, but I'll be throwing that book up soon. But we in that space, you know, we're trying to get them bestsellers. We're trying to get into you, you know what I'm saying? Your bookstores, yeah, you know. What's the bookstores? What's the
Barnes and Noble?
Yeah, you trying to get into your Barnes and Nobles, you know what I'm saying? You know, Larislo know what I'm talking about, you know. That's my bookworm. So yeah, man, shout out to this brother for this, man. Straight up. I'm excited about it. And yeah, my man is in the house, man. He's not playing. So one more time. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, look, give me 5. I'll be right back with y'all here in a short menu nut. You know what I'm saying? And stick around. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back.
Do we still have our advertisements, sir? Do we still have our advertisements?
That's all I know. Rich and black helped me lace my boots from the go. Matter of fact, let's take it back to 2004. Slinging packs of pissy crack out Buick doors. I was a hustler, I'd take 2 zips and make them fall. Forward stab, that was the track, if you must know. I had a sting that made it on cops. In the trailer pointing the dope out, telling the ops. It was crazy, like any moment your shit could get knocked. Tuesday and Thursday, for real, they circled the block. Came out the door one day, somebody dead on the spot. Stretched out in the street, neighbors standing staring in awe. My first time seeing a dead body, and best believe it was over drugs and money probably, and the block went on. I think it even banged a little harder that day. Goes to show sorrow sells and crime pays around my way. Paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, making moves as I cruise, going get this paper. Italian shoes, stylish jewels, screaming fuck you haters. Paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, making moves. CROSSFaded. CROSSFaded. As I cruise, go and get this paper. Italian shoes, stylish jewels, screaming fuck you haters. I'm constantly counting currency, contemplating on conquering the victory. Could it be that I have met defeat? Still out on the same block, serving the same goods. Daily mission is cop, feed it back to the hood. Shit, it's gotta be another way about it. It's either keep flipping these bricks or spitting that hot shit. Born an R&B crooner, but who would've known I'd flip it to rap sooner? The streets was calling, my time's limited for bitches and niggas on bullshit. I'm surrounding myself with niggas that bullshit, with full clips and hammers with rubber grips, hollow tips that exploding as soon as they meet the surface. An old man told me once that what I do is worthless. I didn't feel him then, but I feel him now. So as I sit back and figure out another way to come up out this wild predicament while counting on my Benjamins, nigga. Paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, 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 paper.
I love you, girl. I love you, girl. Put some behind your ears, put some.
Yo, 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 yo. We are back in the mother loving house. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Next piece of news. Man, my guy also just put out his book. My guy, good friend, and professional in the game. He's an A&R. He's an attorney. Shout out to my man M80, man. He just dropped a book as well, and give a big shout out to that brother, man. He has dropped a book that is all about his encounters in the business, and he has inside of the website where you get the book from just the chapters, the layout of what's in the book, and I'm gonna pull that up because it's crazy. It's the craziest stuff ever. He's a teacher, so this guy literally has classes that he teaches on Tuesdays on his site. I think it's on. It's called the A&R Clinic, and it's on like Instagram. So he does that on Tuesdays. But this new book of his, I'm excited to get it. I already ordered mine. 100 Ways I've Almost Died While Working in the Rap Industry. So if you're an artist, you need to cop this book. Nobody's gonna really give you, that kind of insight like him. And he's in here telling some crazy stuff. He says, let's see. I'll go to the second paragraph. As an A&R executive, I have amassed great fame, over 50 albums on the Billboard Rap Top 100 charts, 25 plus RIAA Gold and Platinum certifications, a Grammy nomination, and 19 million plus sales and counting while working with the likes of DMX, whom of which he introduced me to. Shout out to him for that, and God bless DMX. Eminem, E40, Tech Nine, Wu-Tang, NLE Chopper, Fresh Does It, Snoop Dogg, ASAP Rocky, Benny the Butcher, 38 Special, more. Let me get to these chapters. This is cover artwork right here. The cover artwork is crazy enough, but he's got this layout where you can see these chapters, and it's crazy. Completely excited about reading it. So chapter 1, DJ Jab Roni introduction. You got a chapter in here about Rhyme Fest, a chapter in here Pusha T, an encounter he had with Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco, Nerd, and Rihanna, Kendrick Lamar at Lollapalooza, Killer Priest, You God, Rakim, and he works with Rakim right now. He's a part of that Rakim project that just got released. What'd you say, brother?
Rakim.
Yeah, he working with Rakim right now. They just released what's that new album they just released probably like 60 days ago. I think it's called God's Network. Shout out to Rakim, man. Releasing God's Network. That's New
York boy.
Yeah, yup. That's an album that he's talking about just a lot of the folks that he works with in the business, and just about his backyard. So, but yup. Who else? He done got a chapter in here. D12, a whole D12 chapter. DMX, chapter 31. Pete Rock, chapter 32. Disaster and the aftermath of cannabis. Oh my God, that's probably gonna be a crazy chapter. If you don't know about disaster and cannabis, that battle was, man, it was a crazy battle, boy. It was tough to watch. Chapter about Snoop Dogg, Wu-Tang management, Onyx, and Launch in Australia, or Onyx and Launch Australia. Okay, Young Jeezy, Tech Nine, Busta Rhymes, Mobb Deep and The Alchemist, MC Supernatural. Shout out to Supernatural, man. He got some ties here to the city. The Game, Corrupt, and much more. So those just a few names to name, but I try to push really hard to tell artists to tune in here so they can, get this information like this. I'm hoping to have M80 up in here this season. I wasn't supposed to tell anything, but being that we're talking about the book, he definitely is one of the folks that I'm gunning for to step onto the camera and to kind of just give some insight, not only about his book, but about what you need to do as an artist, depending on where you are. M80 actually gives consultations to new artists, to anyone in music, but especially artists that are up and coming. They're $500. So if you would like a consultation from him, reach out to me and I can get whatever phone number or whatever format he would like for you to reach out to him in. If you find him on Instagram, you can reach out to him directly through there about a consultation. Do not hit him up asking, goofy questions and wasting time. He is an attorney. I like to remind people, not only is he an A&R, but he's also an attorney, and he's one of the guys that will do something for you to get your career rolling and to get you off the ground. And what M80 does is basically he positions you with services that he provides, and these services go all the way from management to marketing to advertisement. He's like a walking one-stop shop for artists, and then he has the legal side where he can give you whatever legal advice, etc. You know what I'm saying? Just as somebody that has been around him for some time. This man has put me in the room with DMX just on the off the cuff, just boom. This man has put me in the room with, or on the stage with the Ritz. Put me on stage with Jadakiss and the Locks. So yeah, man, shout out to him, man, and shout out to the to this book right here, man. I'm excited to see it come out and hit the shelves, and I'm ready to get my copy, man. I need my copy ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Moving on. Man, we got brothers dropping books out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to these book dropping brothers. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm coming for all the spaces. I'm coming for the literary space. I'm coming for the musical space. I'm coming, and I'm around people who's coming. So it's going down. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to 80, man. Can't wait to get that book in my hands. I'm excited about it. Yeah. Speaking of music, I will be debuting a new music visualizer. It's a music video, but it's a visualizer because this particular song is going to have 2 music videos. So I'm going to be debuting that song for you tonight. It's called Street Wars by Video, and just giving you a heads up. I'll let you guys know when I drop it here in a second. You guys, this is a world premiere. You guys are the only ones that have seen it. No one else has laid eyes on it besides me and the folks in the editing room, So yeah, Street Wars is definitely coming up tonight, and I'll be dropping that for you here in a little bit. So yeah. Snap update, man. Want to let you guys know, if you don't know, and you have food stamps, you may need to go ahead and spend the money on the stamps before you come into November. It just depends on what city or state you in. Some states are, like Pennsylvania, are having a little bit of a time with the SNAP situation, and nobody knows if what your state, will do in regards to leftover funds on the card. This is all coming from I get mine from local news, WRTV6. This article that I read dropped yesterday. So Indiana is okay. Indiana, your funds as of now are okay to roll over, not the funds themselves roll over, but to still be on the card going into November, so you don't have to spend all of your food stamps from this month of October right now. But some states have to, you know. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, shit, I don't trust Trump. I don't know who can. The folks that voted for him can't even trust his ass right now. You know, he the type where, should you even have $50 or $100 left on your card, you know, and then he be, well, we need to take back the remaining funds on some of the people's cards, and we have to use that for the military. The military is in need, and Gaza is, while we're working on the condominium blueprints for the Gaza Strip, we're going to need to take the last $75 off your food stamp card. But if the Democrats would talk, and they would, you know, have a conversation and be realistic, you can have your food stamps. So, but yeah, man, I don't trust him. Do what you need to do. And like I told you last week, you know, I myself have started to buy bulk. So shop smart, buy in bulk. And if you're going to let the money stay on there and walk into November with a card that's still loaded, man, keep your fingers crossed then, man. You know, you're taking a chance. No different as you took a chance voting for this man to come into the office. You know, you thought he was going to come in here and do all the stuff he said. He did. He just did the latter stuff that he said. He didn't do what he told you. He did the other stuff that, you know, he said he was going to do. He ain't lied about nothing. Yeah. He just ain't, you know, did what he told you. But he doing what he said he was going to do. He just ain't did for you. Even if you was, one of the voters that was in the
red hat, mega.
Yeah, so yeah, I wouldn't trust it as far as I could throw it, you know. So, but yep, that's what's going on with them food stamps. You know what I'm saying? So, man, make sure you do whatever needs to be done with that. Terrible situation we in this country right now. And, but nonetheless, so next, man, music and entertainment. We got a couple of things inside of that music and entertainment category. You know what I mean? Did you know that AI artists are officially now, getting signed and getting big deals? There's a little chick, man. Can't think of her name right now, but she just signed for like $3 million. And she's an AI artist that Timberland is responsible for. Timberland built her and designed her, and so I guess Timberland went and got a deal for his little computer AI artist. Can't think of the chick's name right now, but I mean, just stuff like that, man. Just in general, to me, just isn't even worth trying to remember. I remember it for y'all, and for the purpose of, reporting, and just because I'm a student of music. But yeah, man, she's this little black chick, and she's got an Instagram that's already 500,000 followers. And so, listen, man, don't get excited about that, especially you youngsters. You know what I mean? It's soulless music, and it's only so far that it's going to travel. And there's going to come a point in time, where I'm thinking probably some kind of legislation is going to, kind of design or reconfigure how they're doing that. Because it's already legislation now for a gang of different things dealing with music. You got Boyz II Men that have a petition right now, if you don't know, and this is just off the top of my head. Like, there's a petition that Boyz II Men took and had everybody from all genres sign. I mean, I think even Sting signed it. And that petition is for, I think it's dealing with royalties, and dealing with royalty I think it's dealing with royalty time frame ownership with labels, because some of these labels they'll keep your masters and all of that for like 30 years minimal, and then they let them. It's by what's that called? It's by public domain that they give them back, and then they put them back out there. But sometimes the labels will snatch them right back up, because they, of course, they have the financial fortitude, and it was their asset, so they made all this money off of it, and they're able to quickly just snap them right back up. Here's artist B, he can't even afford to buy his masters back. So, but yeah, man, like this AI artist stuff is just getting out of control. You got singers, you got goofy rappers that are looking like characters off of Fortnite. So no other game are they doing this to, though. Just remind you, I want to mind you that you're not going to see AI country artists. You're not going to see an AI rock and roll band. You're going to see AI rappers. You know why? Because it's a black genre, and it's been preyed upon since the beginning of it, period. When you talking about a black genre in music, you talking blues, you talking rap, man, folks have been picking and prodding and pillaging them genres since the beginning, and this is just another form of that, because you got black artists like myself that are fighting for independence and that understand, the parameters of independence, and not about to sit back, and get walked on like my predecessors, before me. They've been, pillaging and taking from us for so long, and we've been reluctant to, get the information and educate ourselves fast enough. So we're in prime position to be stolen and robbed from. I mean, you know what? It makes the best sense, though. When you talking about black art has literally been the foundational core of most of your genres in the landscape. Black art has had a hand in or a shaping of probably everything with the exception of bluegrass. Okay? So it's just the facts, it's the truth. It's a part of American history. It is American history. Black history is American history. I'd like to quote Rizlo, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, stop that shit, man. Stop robbing us. It's enough talent in a neighborhood, in a urban or a black neighborhood, you know what I mean, for you to go and to sign and do right and be fair by, than to go and create a nigga on the computer. You're gonna create a nigga. Okay. It's just terrible. How else can we continue to rob and pillage these people? This is crazy. It's so crazy to me. I got a video. Makes me think about Little Richard. And Little Richard is in an interview. He's talking about, how Little Richard, if you know Little Richard, shout out to him. God bless the dead Little Richard on that. He talked mad shit his whole time here. Like Little Richard they never gave me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I did everything. He was like exaggerating, but he was telling the truth a lot.
I created this.
Yeah. And he was by all rights like the first to do a gang of shit in the music, by music, acclaim, and then also in that genre of rock and roll. But he's in this interview and he's like calm, and it's one of the times because I had never seen him cry. I've never seen Little Richard cry. This dude wears a pound of makeup, so this dude like by all rights can't cry. If he does, it could be a whole like redo makeup situation. I could just tell. But he starts to kind of, he's fighting these tears back, and he's like, he said, when I started this, he said I was putting up hits. I had Tutti Frutti in circulation. And he said I had people like Elvis that wanted to take it, and I fought for him to not take my song. He said, man, and then some nights I'd have to come home, and he said I'd have to pull off. He said I still live with my family. He said I was living with my father. His father was real hard on him because he thought Little Richard was gay, and he was. But he said I'd come home on some nights, and it was crazy. I had to hear myself on the radio, and then I'd get home, and our house was made out of wood. It had wood siding, and he said when we ran out of trees and stuff in the back when it was cold, we go pull off wood siding off the back of the house and bring it in the house and put it in the whatever the big burners were. What'd you say it's called? Can't think of it. You know what I'm talking about. They had in them old houses. It was like a big
cast iron stove like that.
Yep, and they cooked on it and they used it to heat the house. They was burning up the house to heat the house
and eat.
To eat. They gotta go pull wood siding off the house to put it in a old school makeshift cast iron furnace to stay warm. And this man gotta wake up the next day and hear Tutti Frutti and shit on the radio. Man, been robbing us too long, man. Stop it. My point. That's my point. Like, that's just disgusting at this point. You know what I'm saying? So AI artists, whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, keep that shit I don't know where you can keep that. Maybe keep it to like licensing for video games or something. Maybe you got AI artists that make music for Call of Duty and make music for Fortnite.
Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft or some shit.
Yeah.
But man, quit, stop doing that. It's like another way to rob us.
It's called pilfering. They're pilfering.
Man, but you know what, my black people, on the other hand of that, get smart. All of my artists this is for all artists of all colors, it's specifically driven home to black folks because we have been like, the martyrs of this shit. We've been, like my man just said, pilfered, the most.
Raped and pillaged.
Man, raped, pillaged, castrated.
Plundered.
Man, but to all artists coming up today, and especially if you a black or brown artist, like nothing better you can do for yourself than be independent. Go ahead and sit down and educate yourself. Learn the parameters of the business you're in. If you're going to put a song out, understand that you're putting a product out and you're in business. Mm-hmm. It isn't, just for fun and stop there. If you want to stop there, you can. But don't be mad if somebody come along and they like, damn, who is this? And they research you and they like, this dude is, he's got like 300 followers on Instagram. And yeah, he probably doesn't have this song copywritten. I'm taking it.
I'm taking this shit.
And next thing you know, it's a dude that rapping your song with your name. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? On social media, like you never was even breathing. Like it happens like that every day. It happens all the time. And, those people are accepting of it. Those people up there in those, in the hierarchy of music, the big labels. It's only 2 big grandfather labels left, but they have a web of all these other smaller labels like 300 and like the label that Baby was on, Lil Baby and them. I forgot that label that all but fell off out of Atlanta, But those are all like, smaller independent labels, but they are distributed and have other deals brokered with majors. So, but, learn the game, learn, how to, do all of this for yourself. And then, man, just build that shit slow. What kind of always baffles me about niggas, especially, like niggas be all for doing cheap business. So a nigga gung ho about, going to learn how to cut some hair. He gung ho about, starting up a lawn care company. I'm gonna go get me some lawnmowers, man, and I'm gonna go get a pickup truck, and it's gonna be on. You know, niggas is gung ho about that. I done seen them business plans, man, over and over and over again in the hood and all about town. I'm gonna go on and go get me a big water tank, man, and put it in this van. About to be washing cars out there on 38th and said, man, what? Let me guess, you gonna go find you a CNA wife too. Power couple, right? Like, come on, man. If you can take on those very cheap business ideas and just, you know, because they sound easy and they can just be quick turnkey businesses, understand that you are kind of lowballing yourself. You setting yourself up for, you know, another form of low life. You know what I mean? You know, and if you're gonna do that, because, you know, I ain't seen, you know, like black owned companies in those realms where they, you know, amassed huge success. I have yet to find a millionaire barber or a millionaire lawn care service that was black owned. It's some Latino and white owned lawn care companies, but you know, they're gonna do it right. They're gonna dress the trucks, they're gonna have multiple trucks, they're gonna have a fleet of trucks and a fleet of lawnmowers. They're gonna have standing lawnmowers, they're gonna have push lawnmowers, they're gonna have the boys you can sit on and turn in circles. They're gonna have
the riding boys.
They're gonna have the riding boys, they're gonna have everything. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I had a homeboy man named Sid. Shout out to Sid. And Sid, yeah, I'm gonna put your business out there because you know you was out here bullshitting. Had a homeboy named Sip, and he came to me like that. Yeah, I'm about to start a riding company, OG, a lawnmower company, OG. Man, he couldn't keep none of the lawnmowers running. Every time I turn around, lawnmowers is breaking down. His own vehicle to carry the lawnmowers is breaking down. I'm like, man,
contracts. He had contracts.
I got him a big contract, man, for a commercial property. It was a commercial property out on the west side.
How many acres?
Man, it was like, I want to say it was like
I think
3 to 5 acres.
Yeah, at least.
I had found that contract, pulled it out of my ass, man. Found that man, like, I don't know where I don't even know how I found him. And brokered the deal. This guy was an owner of a big commercial building that a race car company was renting. The race car company was like a Formula One race car company. I can't think of their name, but that's where they had their headquarters at. They got race cars in there and parts and XYZ, and you know what I'm saying? So this guy in Florida, he owned the property, leasing it to the race car company, and he in Florida. Let me tell you something about just that equation right there. Race car, the race car business is ridiculously expensive, by the way. And I know about that from so much of it being in my backyard, and then also from Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has a race car team.
2311.
Yep. And he will tell you how much money he has spent. And I think he still hasn't won any big races or any big man. And this is Jordan. Like Jordan, you know, we talking about a billionaire with a race car team, and that nigga's out here losing on the race car track.
Bubba Wallace is his driver. Bubba Wallace.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Bubba is the brother.
Yeah, I remember that name.
Yeah.
So, you know, I got him that contract with that guy, and he jacks the contract off. He's showing up late. Lawnmowers is busted in the back of the truck, and oil running down the bed of the truck and off the bumper. You know, OG, we ain't gonna be able to do it today, OG. You know, and I got this man scheduled. Man got weeds growing up around this professional. You know, the office building sections. Everybody's got them in their town. Here in our town, we got a place called like Park 100. It's nothing but big office warehouse buildings. You know, places like Simon & Schuster and Pearson Education and Amazon are in these, you know, in these office buildings.
Sports teams and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, big race car sports teams, you know, are in these buildings. And you got weeds growing all around the man building shit, man. Man. Well, boy, what I tell you about niggas, man, they, you know, niggas, man. And I hate to say it like that, but it's just facts, man. You know. But yeah, man, like if you can find it that easy to just pick up like a you know, something like that, well, man, find it as easy to, you know, if you got music in your blood and your heart, find it as easy to pick up a book, something like this book I got over here, it's about music. It's Donald Passman's book, you know, it tells you all about music. It's the Bible for music. You know, pick up that book. Pick up a Dummies book. You know what I mean? I got a Pro Tools for Dummies book sitting over there.
Pick up a bell ringer book.
Yeah, pick up a bell ringer book like this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Learn something, you know what I'm saying, about the life of a bell ringer and how he's out here on his hustle.
Dealing with people.
Changing lives. Like, you know, pick up a book. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like they said, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. And that's true to form, I guess. It's unfortunate. So, but yeah, man, learn the game. Like, don't be afraid to educate yourself, because you can't go without the knowledge. If you do, you will be manipulated. So, you know, and it's like you can't have one without the other. You can't have the talent without the knowledge, and you know, you can have the knowledge, but the talent is going to carry you farther. You know, and I know you see a lot of talentless people on the landscape, I'm sure, but how long do they last? How many songs do they put out? You know, how far does the resonation go, you know, with the crowd? Today's artists, a lot of them, man, you know, you don't hear from them after a year, you know, like that's just kind of how it is inside of the hip hop genre. Meanwhile, country and rock and roll, dudes is 60, 70 years old, still on tour, turn around and after tour drop an album on you. Bon Jovi just dropped an album. Like, I want to say they dropped an album like damn near 30 to 60 days ago.
20 years. They've been out for 20 years. They dropped that.
Man, come on, man. And we'll still drop albums on you. We'll still come and slide through your town and all of that, play you the classics, and then play you some of the new stuff and mix it in. Like, you know, stop being scared, man, and you know, really learn what you get into, or find something that has that value, you know, that you're getting into that'll really, you know, encourage you to learn and educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be cheap, man, with yourself, and don't be cheap with your future, you know, especially if you're in music. Ain't nothing cheap about music. I was telling A-Dog, and A-Dog attested this if he's still there. He was having a conversation with me, and he was like, man, you know, when I see people online and they put, you know, the Cash Apps or, you know, XYZs on the screen, it's kind of like they begging, you know, and I understood him saying that, but I had to, you know, just really explain to him, like, you know, what that means and what that's for when people are doing it. As you can see at the bottom of my screen, like right down there, I can't touch it, but it's like right there. You know what I'm saying? You see the Cash App, you see the YouTube handle, you see the thing is everything in music costs. There is nothing for free. Music is one of the greatest, most expensive trades that you can get into. It has no end line as far as when you can determine exact revenue. A lot of these platforms and a lot of these companies that you work with are going to pay in 90-day to semi-annual increments. So you may get 4 or even maybe less 2 checks a year on your music. Not to mention, you know, the tide that we're fighting with streaming, and how streaming is just so backwards right now. Streaming was something that they just had to hurry up and kind of put some kind of framework to it, because it was running away with the music business. You have to go back to the Napster intervention when it comes to music, and the piracy of music when it once began with the Napster situation. So the record labels and the RIAA, they come together, they just throw these numbers and pull them out their ass. We gonna pay people 0.000003 cents per 4% per stream. It ain't even 4%. That's like an eighth of a cent.
Depends on the platform, though.
They're all the same. Listen, $4,000. You're going to need 1 million streams across platforms to get. That's just $4,000. Snoop came out in the interview and said it the other day. He said, man, he's where Drake is on the streams now. Drake was one of the first artists to reach that billion stream mark. Snoop reached it finally. He was like, man, wow, it ain't shit. I think Snoop goes on and says he made, I think he said he made, it was like, I don't know, it was something crazy, like $30,000 or something like that. It was like 1 billion streams. It was something crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
and they just taking his music and just what up with that, boy.
Yeah, and that's why Snoop and them will go do shows. Snoop was at the thing with Young Bleed. He was on stage with Bleed doing shows, you know, coming in and after the show, selling hard merchandise. You know, artists now are selling, you know, merch that's signed, or they're selling merch in bundles. Right. You know, this is where they're making the lion's share of their monies, you know, at the show. Okay, you know,
or nothing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like, you know, it's a rough game as it is, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you're gonna do it, do yourself the favor, man, and understand, you know, the parameters of it and the mechanics of it, and understand, you know, that your music, man, is just like any other art. You know, it's worth more than what people are gonna try to give you as executives and upper echelon in this business. It's just how it is. You know, it's worth more, but it takes for you to stand on that. You know, people are quick to go and pay top dollar for art off the wall paintings, and you know, everybody want a Basquiat today, or they want a Van Gogh if they got the bread. And listen, your art has the same possibilities. Your art is art just like that. You know, keep in mind that a lot of those artists musically and across the other platforms or planes of art, they mostly have had the thrust of exposure behind them. They mostly have had the ability to be put in front of eyes and ears. You just haven't yet. I'm dealing with the same problem. I'm sure I got platinum or better sitting, you know, underneath me with the songs I've created, but it's going to take for me to have the marketing fortitude and all of those necessary, you know, financial fortitudes for it to surface and be seen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm doing myself the favor though. I'm not signing to anybody, but I'm signed to myself, and that's where I'm at. So, but yeah, man. All right. Well, definition of the day: a hybrid artist. I'm gonna tell you what a hybrid artist is when I come back. I'm sure some of y'all don't know what that is, but that's the definition of the day. What's a hybrid artist? So sit back, relax, and your boy will be right back.
Hold you, boy.
Seeing what I can what I want to run y'all. You know, as a matter of fact, we got to run this, man. This is for my man Bleed right here. We gonna run this, and we'll be right back with y'all.
Red light.
Man, I got no love in my soul. My heart's black and it pumps charcoal. Man, I breathe and exhale cold. Leave them laid on their back from stomach blows. All these foes gunning about at caddy windows. Where I'm from, niggas is ruthless and they'll leave you with brain puncture. Your malfunction just from having the wrong shit. You'll feel it when you come back to the crib. See bullet holes in everything you own, even your relatives. Shit.
Last night was the first night I got sleep. Oh, tossing and turning for 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, my nightmares are triggered by bad memories. Oh, Lord, send me an angel right now while I'm having gas.
It's like a faded crew, a nightmare. Niggas, we don't fight fair. Every time the mic's there, listen. Edge a sketch, a heavy Ruger, light a square. Trigger off the right pair. It's no longer nitro, listen. Can you hear me whistling? Hot shit, blistering. Standing on the sandy shores, Christ like we fishermen. Teaching them to fish again. Anything else is ignorant. Bent up and bowed up, belligerent, degenerate. Every time I crawl up, I'm going through these visions. Damn, I walk up like breaking out of prison. Yeah. Going hard enough as Pink Floyd, another brick in the wall. You could build it, struck. You re-up my car, chillin' with my homie, my broad. Pimpin' Ken, my friend, I'm off the hill with the dog. Southside, BR, GANGSTR, Afro and Omega, getting keyed.
Last night, the first night I got sleep. Oh, tossing and turning for 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, my nightmares are triggered by bad memories. Lord, send me an angel right now while I'm having ghetto. I had a dream I was holding 9 miller before I pictured. Then I looked at my own reflection in the chrome, looking back at me holding the long shiny brown. Then I pulled the trigger and your brain was blown. Blah, you was long gone, nobody even mourned. This shit moved on like nobody cared if they known. Couple niggas stole your car, looted your crib, hit up the bar. Then they both got drunk like no tomorrow. At your expense, frontin' and stuntin'. I overheard a couple bitches say you had it coming. Ain't that something? I saw your chick in a 2014 black Cadillac coupe with this kid that flipped gears. My mind showered my body with laughter. Then I saw your parents rolling down the street a couple moments after. I didn't feel sorry a bit. I just thought to myself, that's the way the game is. Shit. I woke up out of my sleep smiling with a sinister grin. Got me a glass of water and lay back down then. Counted to 10 and faded right back to sleep and hoping I'd have the same dream again. Again. 3, 2, 1.
My ghetto dreams always turn to ghetto nightmares.
It was a wild video right there, man. I was just sitting here thinking about when I shot this with Mike Culver. Shout out to my man Mike Culver, man. Matter of fact, drop a something for my man Colbert, man. The Colbert Report, you know what I mean? As I like to call it. But yeah, man, we was shooting that and I was in there. It was just a crazy video. I don't know if we were just trying to go for so many dark things. I don't like to do dark stuff, man. That energy really lives with you and it lives, you know, inside of those projects, you know. This is off topic, but it's very fitting. You know, what brings me to that is I was watching it was like a documentary about The Exorcist, the first Exorcist, and how that whole cast like experienced all of these supernatural occurrences, and then it ends with like, shoot, man, I think like 9 people dying. Thank you. I think like 9 people died in total. The girl herself, where the head, she did her whole head turned around and she got to throwing up Linda Blair, I think. Like she breaks her back during the shooting of the film. And what else happens? I think the film set catches on fire. So that happened too. Like the whole set caught on fire and everything burned down besides Linda Blair's bedroom, the scene where she's chained down to the bed. It was like the whole set burned down besides that one room where that whole exorcism happened. And then like years later, Linda Blair had her when she turns into the demon, that's not her voice, it's another woman that does that voice. And years later, that woman, her son, the son of the woman who does the demon voice for Linda Blair, years later, he gets mad at his mother and goes and kills his whole family. And I think he kills himself too. Yeah, he kills himself and his whole family, like 2 kids and a wife. So it was like, I don't like to do dark stuff because that energy really lives. And that video was pretty, it was pretty dark. It was meant to be. I mean, listen to the song and, what we're saying in there, bleed. It's like a Freddy Krueger nightmare. Niggas, we don't fight fair. Every time the mic's there, listen. Etch a sketch it, nigga. Right pet, trigger off the right pet. It's no longer nitro, glycerin. You know what I mean? He snapped. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't like dark stuff. But that was it was good doing it with him. I'll say that. Bleed is somebody that he'll kind of with that smooth old Southern mentality and just approach. He'll walk you through that, man, and help you. He'll be helping you while you're not even knowing he's helping you like that. Bleed has a very home kind of feel, a homie, not homie like homie HOMIE, but like a home. That's why it was good to work with him, on that kind of project, because I'm naturally, more of a upwardly mobile guy, So, but yeah, man, Ghetto Dreams was a dark one. Culver will tell you, man. I had to act like I was throwing up in the toilet at one point, and I guess from dry heaving, I coughed up a little blood and shit, and Culver was like, "Oh damn, dude!" Like, so it was that video was we was digging from the gut in that video, man.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. So, but yeah, shout out to Bleed. Once again, y'all make sure you put your prayers up for the young Bleed. He's a strong brother. I believe he can beat this. But yeah, man, Ghetto Dreams right there. Moving on. Definition of the day was where I was at. Who was that right there? Oh man, shout out to my man, Cowboy BW. Drop a bomb for Cowboy BW. Drop a bomb for him one time. You know what I'm saying? That's my little cousin right there. Shout out to him. Yeah, it was a fun video. I enjoyed it, Lil Bryant. It was even with it being as dark as it was, it was still fun. Like I said, Bleach just has a way, Shout out to the cowgirl. Is that the cowgirl too? Oh wow, cowgirl. Shout out to her, man. She's one of the winners too from last season. She took home a nice little backpack with some Barbie dolls and some more. Thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah, so most definitely. All right. We'll move on. Definition of the day, a hybrid artist. So today, artists are it's just challenging on the landscape. Gone are the days where you can just put a song out and wait for somebody to listen to your demo, or wait for a label to come knocking at your door, or put it out in the street and wait for it to rustle up popularity. That you still need to do if you're an artist. That's a part of the game. Don't think it's not. But today's artist is a composition. It's a composition of an artist and a digital marketing maven put together, and that's your hybrid artist. You almost have no choice but to be a hybrid artist, and let me tell you why. Okay, the labels have changed their structure. They no longer look to find artists that they want to take and mold and shape and build. Gone are those days. We had those artists, and they were some of the greatest. Michael Jackson is one of those artists, his father. And when he gets to Motown, dealing with Berry Gordy, a lot of shaping, to Michael throughout his beginning, front end of his career. Whitney Houston, she comes up in a church. Her mother, Cissy Houston, tremendous singer, had a lot to do with the shaping of her and her becoming what she was. Pretty much any artist that you touch, I would say, before 2000, they had that process where they were, signed and groomed and then presented to crowd. Well, those days aren't here like that anymore, especially for hip hop. If you do come upon that, more than likely you're in the rock or the alternative genre. You're in that area. Those are genres where you still you're playing live instruments or with live instruments too. So you're gonna be dealing with musicians. You're gonna be dealing with labels that want to sign that kind of music, and in turn they're gonna be doing some grooming, doing some preparation, altering your aesthetics. But I mean, I think as far as I can remember, the last of that, man. I mean, it's like Justin Bieber era. Like Bieber was a YouTube sensation. People forget that. Like Bieber was on YouTube playing the drums. That's what he done.
And Shaggy.
Yeah, with the haircut. He had the little shaggy hair. But
talking about Shaggy, the group Shaggy. It was on there. He was on YouTube sensation.
See, I didn't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
Said Shaggy was a YouTube sensation. So, but Biebs, like after him, I can't really recall. And the YouTube or TikTok sensations that come after that, they're like signed with like the intent of redistributing that song or that thing that they turned into a fad. So, that's like Soulja Boy, but it's him in the sense of him having the dance in the song, but even he gets, like a deal where he's dealing with labels and label stuff, throughout the most of his beginning of the career. But man, it really isn't. I can't think of any other current acts that, were put through that label system. So today it's up to you. Today, how the record labels find that talent is the one hit songs that are on TikTok. That is those, situations. I was watching a documentary again. It was with an executive, and he was talking about like the general budget for those kind of artists. Like those dudes don't know on TikTok that a lot of them are the labels. A lot of labels have changed. They've changed their format, and they just go after those guys now. So in turn, that deal usually has the same money and the same, front end with the advance. And what that guy was saying was those guys get advanced like 1 to 3 songs. So they got they don't even get an advance for an album. Like they don't go into business with them anticipating them to make 12 songs. They go into business with them for this one hot song that you didn't drum the buzz up on TikTok for, or they go into business with them for 1 to 3 songs. Okay, so these are front end deals where they're like $20,000 to $70,000 roughly, from what I was gathering from this guy. I wish I had his name in that documentary, but I take in so much, and I save it usually, and I remember it. I save it up here and I remember it. I remember it up here and I save it on my YouTube in these different categories that are private. But he was an exec, and that's what he was saying. Like we go get them, and then if the song does well and you can recoup, then that leads to opening up the door for the second song. or the third, or an album. But most of them don't get there because they weren't artists in the first place. They were just, they happened to catch lightning in a bottle, just like this guy now with the 6'7" song. I read today that the 6'7" is now Webster's dictionary. I forgot what they just gave it. They just gave it an award of some kind, or an induction. It's now like something now. You have to look that up. That article's today, as a matter of fact. But yeah, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, today as an artist, because that is so limited, those kind of opportunities and the way that the label is structured to work, now it's about the numbers that you've accrued before you come through the door. So it's about the fanfare that you have right now before you go get the deal. How are his Instagram numbers? How are his Facebook numbers? What is his Spotify monthly listeners? How much has he amassed in a crowd? And is that convertible into revenue? Has he converted it into revenue? They want to know if you're selling products at these shows. They want to know if you're online and selling products online. They want to know the numbers. I was listening to a clinic episode with M80. This was weeks ago, and he actually spits out the exact numbers. I'm going to take that clip and I'm going to bring it back. If I don't bring it back next week, I'll bring it back the week after, but I got to dig and find it. But I saved like all of those AR clinic classes, and he even spits out like what the labels are looking for in terms of what numbers are the magic numbers to, for them to consider sitting at the table and having a discussion. That's just the discussion. So basically, kind of like I was saying earlier about going into business, you got to be in business for yourself now. And that takes for you to be a social media maven. That takes for you to know social media, to post, to stay connecting on these platforms with fans, family, friends. That takes for you to be consistent. That takes for you to be a content creator. So you got to have all of that. And then you step over here, and then you doing the music, you recording, you writing, you making, videos with it. And a lot of that you can utilize for the content that you're going to put out, but just know that you got to do both. And that's what today's hip hop artist is absolutely facing. That is a hybrid. That's a hybrid artist right there.
Cardi B.
That's a hybrid artist. Cardi B is not a hybrid artist. Cardi B is what you call a traditionally signed artist, but she has a lot of goings on social media. She's very vocal. She's not in general selling products. She is now these days. She's got these pills that she sells that are some kind of, I've seen a commercial that just came out. She was talking about because they got the little wet wet song in the background, and she was talking about how it naturally does whatever for women. But now there's products, but in the beginning, no. Cardi B was signed to a major. Cardi B was brought on board, in fact, as a footnote, to be a direct influence on Nicki Minaj fans. I never heard that, brother.
Really?
No, but Nicki Minaj for sure. And I watched that whole thing. I watched Nicki's career kind of decline and watched the tactics and stuff that was going back and forth. You had people buying out the first 4 and 5 rows of Nicki's concerts, like record labels and label execs buying out rows of her concerts and then putting out in public that she did it herself. And then she'd go and do these shows, and it was like nobody in these first 4 and 5 rows of her shows. They was like doing this to her tours throughout this whole, Cardi B, situation. Like, yeah, so it was a strategy. You know what I'm saying? Megan, she's also another major. Yes, she's on social media a lot, but she's a major. These are artists that don't have to be on social media. What I'm telling you is you gotta be on social media. Like me, I gotta be on social media. Okay? Those are dudes that's after the deal, and the fan base was already put in place, and they just, feeding off of it more and doing more and more and showing their face and just doing a lot of facial branding to their platforms. You know, they didn't have to do that to get the deal. They were signed from who they knew, or from, you know, whatever connections, or from whatever song sparked whatever. So, but we don't have that that promise being an independent artist. You don't have that waiting for you. So you have to go get it yourself. And being that you have to get it yourself, you're a hybrid artist. Okay? You're doing the music, and you're recording, and you're writing, and if you're making beats too, that's what's up. Then you all around the table. You're a Kanye with it. You know, you're a Pharrell with it. But even if you ain't making the beats, that's cool. It doesn't matter. You're an artist here. Then you got to turn around and be a content creator here. And then you got to bring those together. And that's what you got to do today. There's no way around it. I've sat and listened to attorneys, A&Rs. I am well above 10,000 hours of research. Malcolm Gladwell, if you've never heard of him, look him up. To master a craft, to master a trade, it starts at 10,000 hours invested. Okay? No different than a pilot has to get a pilot license. He has to spend a certain amount of hours in these different settings on a machine, on one of those aviated, you know, game style machines, in the air as a co-pilot. He has to amass a certain amount of hours before he gets that license. You know what I'm saying? That's right. So I'm over that 10,000 mark by far. And that is what it is when I tell you that's what it is. If you want to learn more about what being a hybrid artist is all about, and just the intricate, you know, areas of it, look up No Labels Necessary. No Labels Necessary. That's what my man Corey. Shout out to them over there, man. Drop a bomb for No Labels Necessary. They're on YouTube, and they are a very experienced group of folks. They've worked with artists like Money Long. You know, they were a part of, you know, the group of people that helped drive her career to where it's at. If you've heard of Money Long, they've helped a lot of other artists as well. And you can also call them for consultations. They'll help you, you know, figure out what you need to do and strategize, you know, your career, you know. But I've listened to professionals, you know, shout out to people like Wendy Day, you know, drop another bomb for her. If you've never heard of these names and you're in music, you ain't doing your job. People today in music think that getting behind a microphone is their job and they done it and this is it. No, you've done like 50%, maybe less. If you learn nothing else, learn from James Brown. James Brown said it best. The music business is, what'd he say? 85%, 75% business and 25% talent. He said something like that. Well, today, James, God bless, it's probably even worse. It's probably 95% business and 5% talent. So a hybrid artist, that's the definition of the day. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Oh yeah, speaking of, you know, being a hybrid artist, moving into my next, I'm just going to give you these two subjects at the same time. Netflix and Spotify are teaming up. You know what that means. If you don't, just think about that. Netflix and Spotify. Warner Brothers is also up for sale. They're selling a portion of their catalog, and they're selling it to an independent company. So if you haven't been paying attention, if you watch a lot of these platforms, take Tubi, for example. Tubi has an entire section when you go on there that says Creator Verse. It's all kind of people that have their own show like we do. And now their show streams on Tubi. So a lot of these platforms are teaming up with music business companies, you know, of different kinds. They're teaming up with folks that have been in the music space so that they can start to come out with products that infuse what they both do together, their film platform and their music platform. What I've heard about Netflix and Spotify is that Netflix is going to be doing something similar to what Tubi is doing now. for independent creators like us. They didn't really delve into all the details of it, but it is dealing with creators. So it's very, very soon that you could see Spotify artists and Spotify podcasts getting aired on Netflix. You might be watching Joe Rogan from Netflix. This is me just spitballing. I'm just kind of just tossing this out there because, again, in that article, they didn't have a lot of details, but yeah, you could be getting ready to watch Joe Rogan on Netflix type of shit. Look at how the independent movement is moving through all of these different spaces in entertainment. This is Netflix. You know, like you are very well possibly getting ready to see a revolutionary change into the point of where Netflix, you can go there and stream music. You can go there and listen to a podcast.
You can go there and stream sports.
You can go there and stream sports. You already see how sports is making it. Sports just did that transition like this last year. Football in the game out in, was it Sao Paulo?
Mm-hmm.
That was like the first NFL, and that was YouTube.
No, that was Netflix. Netflix got a game.
No, that was YouTube.
Okay.
I'm pretty. Let me. Somebody put in the comments what that is. If that Sao Paulo game, that's the game with Mahomes and
You're talking about that one that did horribly?
Yeah.
No, the game streamed good.
No, they crashed during the game though. There was so many subscribers. That was when it crashed because they did so many subscribers. They wasn't there, but they got it right though. They got it right. They figured it out.
I'm pretty sure though that wasn't Netflix because
I think Prime is doing it now.
Yeah, Prime is now on it now, and their games.
But that first game, Netflix did it, and they crashed.
They crashed, but they figured it out. I'm a sports fan. I know, trust and believe. I heard it.
I'm looking now just to make sure because I could have swore that was Netflix.
Netflix.
I mean not Netflix, but
this was last year during the December during the games. They put their first NFL game on.
No. This is September. So what was this game the first of? Because the most recent NFL game in Sao Paulo was the season opening game between Kansas City and Los Angeles Chargers, September 5th, 2025. Chargers won, of course, because I remember them, beating Mahomes and them.
Big Mahomes and them.
The game was streaming. The streaming was the game was streamed live for free on YouTube globally, with the simultaneous broadcast on YouTube TV in the US for those with a base plan. So it was YouTube.
You missed the plan too, but Netflix did get in. They did stream.
I wonder what game that is because I feel like I saw that too or I heard that too.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was really big, and they were all up there at the end of the game and talking about how great this was for I keep saying Netflix, but how great this was for YouTube, and the guys that from YouTube were like at the panel with Cam Newton with the crazy hat. I keep wanting to say Newsom. It's Newton though, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Newton,
And then he has this announcer chick. I remember Rizlo was like, her head is just so big. And I started looking at her head.
Big bottom head.
Yeah, and she was winning too. And the dudes from YouTube were talking about how this was just such a huge step,
It was the whole thing. YouTube did a better job than Netflix because Netflix crashed, but YouTube didn't.
Yeah, see that game, man, did well. And I watched at least 3, maybe 2.5 quarters of that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember Netflix crashed on didn't they crash on the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight too?
Yeah.
That's crash.
That was the crash. That was the second crash. Yeah,
I remember that crash. That crash was crazy.
Ooh, it was crucial.
It was real bad.
Paid, what, $49?
Oh man, that's crazy if that's what boys paid.
Right, boys paid up to $50 to get
that's
crashed
terrible,
out.
man.
Yeah,
that's terrible. So nonetheless, this is where things are moving. So when I hear Warner Brothers, they selling. When Warner Brothers is selling the division, because there's different divisions of Warner Brothers. You got the film division, and then you have like the the other division that handles all of the animated products and the comic book stuff. So they're selling the division that has like Marvel and Animaniacs and all of the cartoon stuff. They're selling all of that. You know what I'm saying? And the dude or the person, not person, but the company that's buying it is like a company that's like not a. They're not like if they're big, they're not like American big. I had never heard of them, and the woman that was the news announcer was kind of saying how they were obscure too, you know, but they got money. They must be, you know, from another country doing well with whatever films they doing wherever they at, you know. But yeah, like stuff like that is happening right underneath us. The ground is moving underneath us, you know. So don't be an artist that you just turn the TV on one day, you turn on Netflix, and then you seeing, you know, a Jay-Z concert. You know, that's how Jay-Z like to hit boys too. Keep in mind, Jay-Z's very strategic. He beat and turned around and been the first, you know, live, you know, streaming, you know, performance on Netflix type of situation, you know, dealing with the start of a music category on that platform. Jay-Z is famous for those kind of moves, just like dropping the 444 album to Samsung users first. You know, I keep all of this in mind, and you got to file it as an artist because you're literally walking, you know, right next to this stuff as it happens. So, you know, it's not enough anymore to just think that you're gonna get in there and make a song that's gonna make it. You playing it like a lottery ticket. You can't do that. You got to learn, study, research, and prepare. So, but yeah, man, that's what's going on underneath us. So keep an eye out on Netflix and Spotify working together. I don't know when that's going to come out or when it's going to produce something. These people don't want to put a lot of that information out there. You know, somebody, you know, happens upon it. I notice how the press and the news work, or, you know, if they do put it out, it's minimalized. Like it's very, you know, it's a minimum amount of information, you know? So, but it could just come down on us this year. And next thing you know, now you got a whole creator verse on Netflix. And what I don't want to be is I don't want to be in a position where I'm fighting for a spot after something has been erected. You got to realize when you're late. That's the thing. No different than like stocks and playing the stock market. You know, the last dude that's late, he picks up the check. You're done. You came in too late. Look at the whole GameStop debacle. Like people were millionaires inside of a week, inside of 4 or 3 days on GameStop when they did the whole shorts situation, you know, and tilted that stock over on itself. And on top of them hedge fund owners or hedge funds operators and all those guys, like, yeah, like people were in it and people were scared and Robinhood had locked people off and people couldn't trade, and that was illegal. I don't know why them guys from Robinhood didn't go to jail, but you know, point being, you got to be ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I refuse to be behind, you know, and then it happens and then you respond to it when it happens. You have to be ready before it happens. You know what I'm saying? And as an artist, these are the things that you need to watch. So, but yeah, man, shout out to Netflix, Spotify, and Warner Brothers. Man, get y'all money and open up a door for a creative nigga like me. Because I got a lot to say here, and I got a lot to say on the stage, and I can say it well. So, lastly, BMF got the axe. If you didn't hear, I do not have any kind of sound effect for or nothing like that, but it was in limbo was the word I'm looking for. It was in limbo. BMF is if you don't know, the TV show that's on Stars that 50 Cent is executive producer of. It's his.
Also, he did Power.
Yep, it's his brainchild, and he is utilizing the story of Big Meech, who is a legendary drug dealer that went to jail and done, you know, a 20-30 year bid and just got out here recently. It's his story. These guys at BMF moved amounts of cocaine on American soil that was unprecedented. So, and they made a whole series about it, and it was like 4 seasons, and it just got canceled. It did not get canceled because of the issues between 50 Cent and Big Meech, if that's what you're thinking. But that did not help it. So what I read is that it was canceled over other things, and Starz was happy with what it produced and how well it done. Basically, Starz made their money and some. 50 Cent was also okay. So, and whatever they were dealing with on the business table, they decided that it was okay to terminate it. Outside of the business table, what I read was that the cast was uneasy because once Big Meech gets out of jail, Big Meech and 50 Cent have a brush of some kind, and they have an issue that sparks out. I don't remember what happened. I don't know specifically what happened. But after that, you got the real Big Meech, because his son plays him on the show, Little Meech, and Big Meech is out of jail. And you would have thought that they would have all came together, as brothers, and kept this machine going, but something happens and derails it. And then BMF is in the brink of getting canceled, and now it's finally canceled as of today. Big Meech, is in talks with, I think, Rick Ross with some business opportunities, which also was a terrible misstep because Rick Ross is a complete enemy of 50 Cent, and Big Meech was opening lines of conversation to Rick Ross right after getting out of jail, not soon after, while his opportunity was already at play over here. So I don't know why that happened or why it, I try not to be objective. You never know what's going on behind the curtain, but it's just unfortunate that all those brothers, couldn't make that work. If you're a Starz watcher and you watch that show, you got brought one of the biggest dope dealing legacies to your television setting in your living room. And the real man is still alive. It ain't like Pablo Escobar or some drug dealer that's been dead for however long. This guy's still alive, and he can still, he's a walking, legend, and it's unfortunate that they couldn't make that work, because that could have been something great if they had got through a couple more seasons. You got his son playing him. I mean, man, it was just positioned to be so great, but I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that Black folks are famous for self-saboteurism. So, but as far as entertainment, no, I wasn't firing no shots. I'm just telling the truth.
She was.
So as far as entertainment, that's your entertainment. Coming up next, we got a brother that you know all too well, and he gonna give you some sports.
You're wrong in the house. I think you're wrong in the house. Watch your mouth.
All right, we'll be right back after the second, man. Y'all sit tight. 2 seconds. Don't leave. We got to get this stuff raffled off, so we got to hurry up because we already over the time by 30 minutes. So it's not that we're rushing. We just don't want to hold you guys too long. We want to try to start doing these shows in an hour to an hour and a half. We want to hit you like David Muir. You know what I mean? Dave Muir give you the whole world inside about 45, 30 minutes.
30 minutes. We commercial.
I know I can do better than this. So help me. But yep, brothers on the way. We'll be right back. Sit tight. Don't leave. We got that raffle still coming. This is CROSSFaded.
A slow roller, but Martinez doesn't run well. Jeter up with it. Starts spreading the news. New York, New York. Here's the one. A slow roller, but Martinez doesn't run well. Jeter up with it. Starts spreading the news. New York, New York. Here's the windup. Fastball hit deep to right.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right.
Jesus.
Yo, the boy is back. My bad.
Whoa.
Staff was just getting on my ass, man.
Shucky Ducky in the whack, lad.
Okay, now we need to swing. Now we can swing the camera around.
We'll see. Oh.
Tell me how it is.
All right.
Hello there.
Sports is in the house with our one and
Sports
only.
is in the
One and only.
Going on, sports,
Keep going around, keep swinging.
And
Camera lady.
Hey. Make sure you get my good side. Look, like this.
Which way?
Yeah. I shake my head for this podcast tonight, damn it. I shake my head. I shake my head back and forth. Yeah, that.
And swing back around just a little. The other way, other direction.
All right.
A little bit more.
Make sure you get my toasted side. There you go.
Yeah, the man is here, y'all.
Yo.
Sports is in the house.
Sports is in the sports is hot time. But before I do anything, I would like to present a little present from New York City for Mr. Tony. I hope this is okay. I hope this is okay. This is for the man of the podcast, as we say, the man of the hour, to sweet to be sour.
Sweet to be sour.
If you are interested in essential oils that men and women can wear, he has it covered with your incense. He has your salves. He has your skincare products, shea butter. This might be a commercial for my man before we get to this book. But my family would like to present to my man, Mr. Jimmy Cho, oil for Mr. Jimmy Cho. Jimmy Cho. Look at the label. Show the label on it. Let them know this is Jimmy Cho.
Jimmy Cho.
You can't get this.
Jimmy Choo.
Jimmy Cho.
Jimmy Choo.
They been Cho, but this is the oil that please put some on and smell it and let me know what you think, because my lady says that this was she was upset that I gave it to you.
It smells great.
Yeah, you might be able to get some tonight. You might be able to get some, you know.
She won't think I stink.
No. The one I'm wearing, she says I stink. I forget what color it was, but who cares? But man,
put it on right now, Mr. Tony.
Mr. Tony, he's right putting that oil on. Please let him know. Let everybody know you can get oils from Mr. Tony if you go to the website. He got soaps. He's got salves. He's got shea butter. He's got everything you need. He got clippers. This is my brother, Mr. Tony, the hip hop historian of our podcast. He is our historian. He's gonna take us back to where rap was born, and he's gonna bring us forward. He gonna show us where it started, where it is now, and where it's gonna go. If with any consistency in our podcast. But yeah, oh my God, you smell like a brand new. You smell like a brand new. Your life. I don't even know. My brother does it on a website. I'm sure Megan will find a way to post it. for you.
Yeah.
He got incense of Barack Obama. He's got oils. Right now, he got Jimmy Choo, Jimmy Joe. He got everything you need.
Yeah, hey, dog, watch out there now, Jimmy Choo.
Yeah.
Jimmy Cho.
Hey, dog, you can walk around, have your girl around. You know? And he got all types of products, all types of things. He does everything you need.
I'm going to make sure, too, right before you jump in, I'm going to make sure at some point I'll roll you the video that we just released about Tony T so that you can see what he's all about. He's a New York vendor that's been on the streets as a vendor for decades.
Decades. Yeah,
So.
Worked on the streets of St. Nicholas Avenue and 100 in New York City. Yeah, the hometown. Keep to the Omega brand and the hometown. I hope Omega brand would adopt it into his. Look at he rubbing it all good. Look at it. Look at it. Get it back and stuff. Look at it. Look at it. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. He has products. He has soaps. An African brand. You know, pure, good for the soul, good for the body, great for the environment. He's a Muslim man, if I can say that.
You don't?
No.
Dang.
Okay. These people make their own products, what they do. So if you have anything else, any type of skin ailment, any type of rash, anything, Tony is Mr. Tony T, the one to go to because he's a mallet, too sweet.
Tony T. Drop a bomb for
Drop a bomb. Come on, drop the bomb. I can't hit the bomb, man. Hit the bomb, bro. They dropped the bomb on Tony T. Buy it. And if you get a chance, look at the book. Look at the book, The Man Behind the Bell. It is what I've done. And I've rang bell at many states. You know, me and my dog, and it works better with dog. People feel more compelled to give a little bit more, and they get to pet the dog. Where can you go with the supermarket when there's a dog sitting out front and you get to pet the dog? A beautiful, clean dog. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But where we are right now is at the game called sports.
Okay.
The game called sports. Right now going on, we have a football game because we go up on Thursday night football, which kind of chagrins me, but that's what we do. And I know last time I checked, Baltimore was winning. I need my man A-Dog and I need my man B Right because we got big games coming up this weekend. If the Cowboys lose this weekend, they are OWT.
For real?
OWT.
Oh, dang.
We're at mid-season. I know B Right ain't gonna try to hear this, but yeah, if they don't win this weekend against the Cardinals, you guys are OWT. Yeah. Our Giants, A-Dog. You feel my pain. We had Jason Dart and our running back broke his leg in 3 different places, dog. And that's hurting the whole New York game because our Yankees lost, our Mets lost, our Jets ain't crap. Our Jets ain't worth the toilet paper it's written on. So the only thing we riding on is the New York. But you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What do A-Dog say?
A-Dog
He said we ain't got no sound.
Oh, it's back now though. That was an accident. My bad, y'all.
A-Dog
said before. Well, now he's back on football. He said 21-6 Baltimore over Miami third quarter.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's over. It's over.
See,
and Lamar came back and A-Dog. You know what they did? They messed up the line because they said he was supposed to come back last week, and they didn't. There's going to be some penalties handed down. You can't play with the injury report like they did, and they said that he was supposed to come back, but they didn't. He did not come back, remember? So NFL is going to probably take some first round draft from them. Baltimore's in trouble. And they got to win out. They got to roll the table, and that's never done in the game called football, bro. You know that, A-Dog. Now, be right. He probably ain't online, but
I don't think be right. Be right out here, though.
Be right. I'm sorry, be right. I'm sorry, be right, but you're cowboys or cowgirls.
Cowgirls.
Wow. My best friend, confidant and protege said, they're trash bags, man. They are trash bags. My best friend told me that. He said, but look at our Indianapolis Colts. They are 7-1, 8-1, 7-1. We're sitting on top of the AM South Division, A-Dog. We're probably going to be one and done. When we come across a good team like your Niners or your Chiefs, we can't beat them. We can't beat them unless they figure it out. But right now, we're riding high and proud and on the top of the AFC South. So that's something to be watched. We play the Pittsburgh Steelers this weekend. We got old Aaron Rodgers, Mr. 41-year-old quarterback. We got him, and he didn't fare too well in Green Bay. Green Bay kicked that ass. So now it's time for the Colts to get out there and run the ponies and kick that ass. Hey, dog, what do you think? Do you think Indianapolis has a chance against the Pittsburgh Steelers? Your Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron Rodgers, a Hall of Famer, mind you. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, that's my guy.
That's your guy. And then we got, baseball should be ended by the end of the day. Toronto is up 3-2, and the game goes back to Toronto, so they can close it out tomorrow and win the World Series of baseball. The Fall Classic, as it's called. It's called the Fall Classic in baseball. I mean, these guys have grit. They have, tenacity. They know how to get to the bullpen. They know how to run it back up.
Look at this dude, man.
Yeah.
Called 7-1. Man, I don't care nothing about that, A-Dog, man. That don't mean nothing, man. You ain't got to put the record on there on the screen.
A-Dog, thank you, A-Dog. Thank you, A-Dog. A-Dog, you were right. 7-1 against division. Don't get me wrong. We haven't played anybody yet. That's the old saying. We ain't played nobody, A-Dog. But what's going on with our Giants, A-Dog? We lost our running back. We lost Scatterboo. Can we come back? Scatterboo is his name. We still have Jason Dart. We still got the Dart. But we lost our running back. He broke his leg in 3 places, they said. Man. 3 places.
A-Dog is on here going ham. He said, okay, hold on. 21-6 Baltimore. Watch out, there will not be Jimmy Choo. Oh, Jimmy Choo. Okay, where's your latest? Let me see.
Hey, dog, your man smells like a brand new guy. He put some of that Mr. Tony oil on him, Tony T oil on him. He smelled like a brand new man. You should smell him. If I wasn't straight, I might take him out to the Burger King and buy him something,
What he say? He said, A-Dog said, football, he has said 21-6 Baltimore over Miami third quarter. But now before that, he had said, first off, it was baseball. He said, first off, Jerome, I told you all last week the Colorado Rockies were going to cook.
Well, where are they now?
So that was on baseball. And where are they now?
Yeah, they're not even in the series. They're not even playing. The Colorado Rockies.
Are they out?
Man, they've been out. We're down to the final two teams where we at right now. It's the Blue Jays and it's the Dodgers. It's LA versus Canada is where we at right now. Yeah. Every game they play, they gotta sing, "Oh Canada." We gotta do that before the Star Spangled Banner. Before America gets their due, Canada comes first. See, yeah, that's where we're at.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada, which is a nice, I like that song. I like "Oh Canada," but I don't know if I would have lived it. And it's funny. I don't know. With the way Trump is running this country, I might want to
be a bad.
Might not be a bad thing. I can see a mass exodus. Hey, dog, we might be getting into hockey. We might be getting into the Maple Leafs, or we might have to abandon our American football. Because Trump is ruining this country. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't sit back and say nothing. But on top of that, NBA season is going on, and it's pathetic. I don't know if A-Dog is a round ball fan, if he's a fan of the NBA, the National Basketball Association.
I think A-Dog messed with basketball. Before you get too deep in basketball, though, he said, Jerome, what about that 18 innings?
Oh, my God. Now, if nobody did not even notice, these two teams, the Dodgers and the Blue Jays, they played 2 baseball games in one game. They went, because most baseball innings go 9 innings. You go 9 innings, and somebody got to win, somebody got to lose, and there's going to be a tie. But these guys went 2 games in one night. They played 19 innings, almost 19 innings. With the Dodgers winning at the end, it was crazy. The game was 6 hours and some change. The game didn't end till 2-something in the morning East Coast time. It was crazy. Wow. You thought it would have been a tennis match the way they were playing. Hey, dog, the game should not go this way because they don't play, the regular season where they have the runner on second base and the ninth inning or the 10th inning, they go old school baseball. They don't put nobody on. It's a whole thing. So you're playing, when you tie it up in the 10th, 11th inning, you're playing regular baseball again. And for them to go 18 innings without nobody scoring, it was epic. It was epic. I want to know if A-Dog stayed up for it. I don't even know if he's a baseball fan or not.
I didn't know he messed with the baseball.
If A-Dog he's a fan, if he's a sports fan, he got to watch the game. He got to watch the game.
Man, I love that nigga.
I love that nigga. Hey, guess what? I can't wait for him to come to town. He and I gonna find some sports bar and we gonna watch something.
Try and get down there. Hey, dog, we gonna try to make it
I want to come
Thanksgiving, man.
If
we do shoot you, man, we can. I'd like to bring you and Miss Karen.
Oh my God. All right, we go down there, me and A-Dog. We gonna be stuck in front of the TV watching a triple header because that's what they give us. And the Cowboys will be in there, and depending on where they're at, Hey, dog, tell me, what you think about your Cowboys? I know you're not a Cowboy fan, but what do you think? Do you think? I think they're dead. I think they're dead.
No comment, man. And my reinforcements ain't here on site, man. Kind of, answer some of these questions. My reinforcements being B Right.
B Right showed up?
He ain't here right now. I don't have many stats and things to apply to the answers, but
I do.
What I can say is this DC 4L for life. I'm gonna come up with a hand, some kind of hand, like a gang sign in a minute, man, where I can DC 4L, you know what I'm saying? Something,
Hey, dog.
Reverse that.
Hey, dog. The Cowboys play the Cardinals this weekend. Yeah.
4L, you know what I'm saying? For life. I probably already just did it. DC 4L.
Yeah. See, but what we got going on is the Cowboys play the Cardinals and the quarterback comes back. And I see the Cowboys losing another one. You know, they're trash bags is what I would. They are trash bags. The cowgirls. Am I right? You know,
right.
Hey, dog. Hang with a New York football giant brother. Show them how it should be done. We got Jason Dart. He throws darts.
That's his team. That's who A-Dog.
That's right.
With.
The man's got good taste. He knows what's up. It might not be our daddy's football team anymore, but
been trash ever since Eli Manning left and Plexico Burris got to shooting himself up in the club.
Yeah.
How you gonna shoot yourself up in the club?
Yeah. How you gonna do that? Going to the club, shoot myself with a groin.
Come on, man.
And if A-Dog is aficionado like I know he is, he sees the New York Jets. The New York Jets has finally won one. They finally won one, and I forget who they beat this weekend. But this team is 0-8 or not 1-9, one or something. They beat Cincinnati, I think it was. So they're aiming for the first round pick, and everybody, and my sister in particular is wondering what's going on with Shadar Sanders. Why won't they start Shadar? Hey, dog, do you have any thoughts on what's going on in the Browns camp? Why haven't they started Shadar? I mean, my sister thinks it's a racial thing, that they won't give a brother a break, because he came in too cocky. He was going through interviews. He was like, no, what can you do for me? Because he's a member of the Shadar family. He's got the pedigree. I would love to hear your thoughts on this, hey, dog. And do you think Shadar can play? Shadar Sanders, he's the guy. He's the guy who's supposed to be the, I mean, even though he got pranked, I don't know if you saw that. Remember when they were going to the draft and some white guy got his daddy's phone and embarrassed the brother? That was disgusting. You didn't hear anything about that. And on top of the other thing, you did not hear, we talked about this last week, when the whole thing came down with the gambling scandal. You notice how we have not heard anything else that comes out of that scandal.
I ain't heard nothing else.
Nothing. What's going on? What's going on, A-Dog? Have more insight than me, A-Dog.
A-Dog says Shador has been blackballed.
You think so?
That's what he said.
I believe it. But then he came in and said his back was hurting, but they said he could play. And my sister said the same thing, A-Dog. He's been blackballed. It's a whole thing. I'm with you when you're right, A-Dog. I'm with you when you're right. Lock and love. Hey, drop a bomb on Shadar because they don't want him to play evidently. They don't want the brother to play. He comes from pedigree, brother. His daddy was Deion Sanders. They wouldn't throw the ball to his side of the field because they were so scared of him that he could close so fast and disrupt the play.
So they didn't black. Oh, hold on. Like you said, he was too cocky.
Yeah.
That's A-Dog.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that was Deion's boy.
Yeah, that's Deion Sanders' boy. Yeah. He wasn't like the balls, LeVar Ball and the balls of the basketball team where his dad was barking and everything. Yeah, come on. And where are the balls at now? Where are the LeVar Ball children at right now? They ain't making nothing. Making no noise.
Yeah, you got LaMelo. He's shoot. I think LaMelo was like out in
No, they have not made an imprint. All right,
LaMelo was like out in damn man, where is LaMelo, man?
Washington was the last time I heard.
No, Charlotte. I think he's in Charlotte.
Well, he might as well be in.
And then one of the Ball brothers was in Chicago.
Right.
I think he might be still in Chicago, but I ain't heard nothing about him.
Right.
But LaMelo is he was killing in Charlotte, man.
Yeah. And a low market team where nobody sees him, You know, it's that. It's all the way. It's not where you're from. It's where you're at right now. And where you're at, you're not in a market where they can see you, and you know they can't help you. They can't help you.
Yeah.
They can't help you. But also, we're talking about now the big scandal. Let's see how I can phrase this.
What scandal?
It's a scandal.
Back to this NBA scandal?
Yeah.
Okay.
The NBA scandal. I mean, how would it feel if you was a coach of the Portland Trailblazers and then the fans walk in and after the game and they come and put the cuffs on you and take you about the game like that? That's what they did to him.
Like that?
They did it like that. They did the other player. You know, they put the bracelets on him after the game. After the game.
Damn.
Yeah. No, he said it was the Portland Trailblazers. What's his name? They said that he did not do anything wrong. It was all a misconstrued. But brother, when you coming up to court after losing, I think he lost, and they come and put the bracelets on you. This was a CSI episode gone wild. Is what it was. Yeah.
They really came and locked.
They came and cuffed the boy right after the game. And I'm sure he was black.
Damn.
Hey, dog, am I right? Was he a brother? Did they come and cuff the brother? Because if they did, that's what they do. That's what they do.
Hey, dog is actually saying something about Dion. What about Colorado? Dion's team lost 53-7 to Utah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
He ain't going to be there that long, hey, dog. You know, college sports ain't gonna tolerate that. Look what they did to Brian Kelly. He lost, and it's a coach's carousel. Thanks to this NCL thing, thanks to these guys, they can pick their team, and whoever pays the most money in college, that's how you get your team. This is why Nick Sirianni, this is why Nick Saban, this is why a lot of your classic coaches got out because they couldn't figure out this NSL, this licensing thing where you can buy a player and stuff. You know, this is why college football is in the turmoil. I don't even watch college football until we go down to the Final Four because just like basketball, I don't watch basketball until after December because by this time the guys that got their legs underneath them, I'll make it. You smell like a brand new haircut. Let's thank Mr. Tony for giving a nice set, like a brand new haircut with the Jimmy Chap.
Shout out to
Tony. Yes. But yes, so the sports landscape has changed dramatically, especially with college. And I'm not a big college fan. I've never been, but my best friend, holler at your boy. Shout out to holler at your boy. Holler at your boy says, you watch college sports to find out who you're going to have the stars of the future.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, so you got stuff that you got to watch. You really do.
Yeah.
You really do. I'm upset that Be Right in the house to divide, to give us some props to the Cowgirls. If the Cowgirls lose this weekend,
man,
they over, bro. They over.
Can't be too many more cowgirls.
Cowgirl, you might as well get your skirt down and get ready to dance around, and you'll be promenade because Jerry can't help you. Jerry is not going to see a championship before he dies. He's some years old, 88, 89 years old. They don't know how to put the proper product on the field. They got that, So if they beat this team this weekend, there is a slim hope. But I don't see it. And this is from a blind guy that watch sports all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And guess what? That's sports.
That's sports, y'all.
That's sports, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sports one time, you know what I mean?
That's
sports. Yeah, man. So, wow, that was crazy coming to locking them dudes up on the court like that. I'm still kind of tripping on that.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But all right, y'all. Well, look, before it gets too late, I want to go ahead and run some raffles. All right.
Oh,
not raffles, but giveaways. Okay. While we got, a few folks on. So if you just tuned in, that's cool. If you've been here, that's cool too.
I want one.
Ready
I
to
want
give
one.
away a gorgeous pair of set.
I went dead.
What happened to my microphone?
I went dead. The headphones. Yeah.
Oh no.
We went dead. I can't hear nothing.
1 second.
Did you pull something?
Nope. I think we ran out of power. Let's see. Okay, we can solve this.
What's that? Res load. Did you go dead or you in res load?
I put a message out.
Huh?
Thank you.
I put a message out.
Thank you, my dear.
My dear, my darling.
My dear.
Darling.
I know me.
Oh my God. It's yet to sound right out of my ears. I was like, wow.
Yep, I never ran out of power before. I've been
What?
Huh?
We can hear.
We can.
Yeah.
On my end.
Right back, like Cook Smack. My bad, man. I apologize, y'all. I have been running my one of my components purely wireless, like Bluetooth, and I didn't plug it up. But nope, sorry about that mistake. Please forgive me, brother. We are back.
Don't hold it against us. We are back. We are fresh. We are correct, and we're going down.
All right. So, like I was saying, I'm getting ready to give away a set of these really dope shotgun shot glasses. Take a look at this, brother.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I got to have it. I got to have it.
Thank you. You tell me what you think this is. If it's a double shot or a single shot.
Let me see. I think it was a double.
Yeah, grab it. It's right up here, right above the.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel a centerpiece right there. That's the dolls. A bunch of doll heads.
We got doll heads.
Yeah, there's a bunch of doll heads. Man, she did a wonderful job.
Oh,
that's a double shot.
That's a double, wow. That's a double. I hope the host of the sports can get one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these are nice. With the classic logo on it, does it have the classic record logo?
No logos, just straight red shotgun shell with the gold brass bottom.
Oh, that's nice. I need a set.
All right, I'm gonna put you on the list. So we're gonna put brother on for the first time. A co-host is going on the list.
Well, I said we all go want one. A-Dog's gonna want one. A-Dog, you gonna want one of them.
A-Dog on the list. Who else is here that would like to go ahead and put their name?
We out again.
Are we? Oh no.
Out in the headphones.
And they can still hear us. Remember that.
Let's see what I get. Hey, look, everybody who's watching on the podcast. Look, there you go. I'm back.
Man.
Look, I'm back. Look.
Can't be going out of power like that, man. Man. Hold on, man. We may need to this power source changed right here. We are starving for power right now. Crazy.
See and hear everything.
Yeah. I'm on top of it.
That's nice glass right there.
If you could, I need if you could help me.
Yes, ma'am.
Talking to my PA right now.
What do you need?
I need a charger back that is USB-C.
The USB-C.
You micro or like the?
Not micro, just regular. Yeah, USB-C. All right, and that'll correct this outage.
How come we can have something nice like this without the classic logo on it?
Man, I thought about it. I said, man. I said, man, I should. This is USB-C is the.
Got it.
Just did I say it wrong?
No.
What is it? USB-C.
Yes, the new charger.
It's USB-C.
It's a thicker charger. It's a thicker charger than you plug it.
It's actually this little smaller port that mostly Androids and iPhones. We might go out again, folks. So hold on if we do.
I'm gonna put this in my pocket. I hope it up.
But you on the list, so you may go and get you a set. You might win a set. So who else is here that would like to get on the list of Wheel Across Faded, ladies and gentlemen? We're getting ready to go into Wheel Across Faded right now.
I do. We went out.
Not again.
Okay.
Damn.
You said we're gonna go up for a minute.
Okay.
I want to. Perry.
Okay.
So and we're back.
We're back, you guys. But we are. We'll be honest. We're hurting for power.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Not in America.
I'm hoping that this
we're not the
can correct
Taliban
itself in real time, but it may not, and we may have these drops. So I'm just gonna prepare you. But who else is wanting to get in on the raffle? We got A-Dog.
And
I got A-Dog, and I
say we give it to A-Dog because he a Giants fan and he knows football like no other.
Nobody else is gonna submit because I see we got about 6 bodies in here. 4 other bodies is watching right now. Would you like to go ahead now and submit your name to win a free raffle prize? If not, by default, I'm gonna send out
A-Dog
raffle prize to A-Dog.
A-Dog,
I'll show you what that is in a moment after we reveal if we got some other folks that are gonna go ahead and jump into. And
A-Dog, do me a favor. Submit my name on your behalf so us Giants fans can sit together because there's nothing but a Giant fan. It's all about a Giant. New York, we need Team Big Blue.
Ain't it a Manning that's in college right now?
Yeah.
Arch, is it Arch?
Arch. Oh, we're out again.
Yeah, we out again.
Out again. Yes, there is an Arch Manning. You know.
Yeah.
Arch there you
Manning.
go.
A-Dog, y'all need to pray and do what y'all can to get Arch Manning over there to
No. Hey, dog. Tell her we got Jason Dart. That's all we need. We got the Dart.
We died again.
We died again.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God. What's really going on in America?
Yeah, we are eking our way through right now.
Wow. There we go. We're back again.
My apologies, you guys. A problem.
Welcome back.
But I'll say this.
You got another
Who? Cowboy BW.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Yep, we got.
No, it ain't.
Cowboy and Candace.
Not that Cowboy girl.
3 people just submitted, so we got 3.
Uh-oh.
Now we gotta run it. Okay.
All right. Well, put me on because we're out again.
Yep, that's okay. 1 second. We right 1 second. I know they can see us, but can y'all hear us?
Yes.
They can still hear us.
Of course.
We just can't hear ourselves.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. All right. Look.
Well, listen. Wait a minute. Listen here, Cowboy girl. Be right.
And they still hear us loud and clear too. They can't though, because our mics ain't working.
Yeah, they can't.
They probably hear an echo.
Well, I'm still gonna cuss out the Cowboy girl. Hey, Cowboy girl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We don't want it. We don't want
it. If y'all lose this weekend, Cowboy girl, pencil broke. That's all she wrote.
All right, so we're gonna put Miss Candace on. We got the young lady Candace in the house.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to hear her.
And we got let's see.
Candace.
And that's my cousin's
really
Little B Right. That's his girl.
That's his girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Candace. My name is Little Sonny. I like candies and cookies and cakes and stuff, and I like you because you so sweet.
That's my boy. All right, so I still see more bodies in the room.
Yeah.
Is that all we have?
That's all.
Is that all we got? We got 3 bodies in the room. All right, well, I tell y'all what, we got 3. So at least 2 of you is going to turn out to be winners tonight. At least 2 of you is going to walk away with something, okay?
No, 3 of us, because I'm taking this with me. The sports man get the free red one. I'm taking it with me and putting it in my pocket right now.
Okay.
And I go,
That's good. So it's good to know because we just, right now, we lost power, but they can still hear every word. They hear us well and clear. You know, and then in a minute, I'll be able to turn us back on when it's more juice in there.
And I hope Mr. Tony was able to say that he did get a chance. And please don't forget the Jimmy Choo oils of Mr. Tony. He's got Barack Obama incense. He's got salves. He's got shea butter, stuff that's gonna help your skin. You know, help a brother out.
You know
what of ours? What of ours?
You know what? Before we roll into the raffle, I can tell you guys about Mr. Tony right now. So take a look at this video. Mr. Tony will be here very soon. I had a wonderful conversation with him.
Oh my God.
We were on the phone for probably about
hour and a half.
Man, it's about 45 minutes.
Hour and a half.
Man, chopping it.
We're back.
Chopping it. All right, but this is Mr. Tony, and Mr. Tony is coming to the show very soon.
Mr. Tony T.
Tony is, for all intended purposes, a hip hop historian. Okay.
Yes.
Now, who Tony is, for all intended purposes, a hip hop historian. Okay.
I have to hear my brother's voice.
Mr. Tony? Mr. Tony, aka Mr. Schamberger, aka Mr. Lewis, is a vendor that is out on the New York streets daily. Okay,
strictly in Harlem.
Mr. Tony. Mr. Tony is gonna be our guiding light for when that museum opens. If we haven't made it yet,
it's the video.
And
it's like
he is gonna be just getting footage, getting stuff from us for us and whatnot, and letting us know what's going on with that museum. Mr. Tony is,
right there.
for all intended purposes, a hip hop historian. Okay. This is his setup right here that he functions at daily right off of 146th out there in New York City. Mr. Tony has lots of customers that you would know if you're a hip hop individual that come by his shop. One of those customers is this man right here. If you don't know, this is one of the fathers of hip hop. That's Curtis Blow right there, y'all. Drop a bomb for Mr. Tony. And drop a horn rather, because I ain't got my bomb. They took my bombs, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta get my bombs, you know. But yeah, that's Mr. Tony right there with Curtis Blow. Curtis Blow comes by his shop, and he knows Curtis Blow as a friend from years ago. Yeah, man, I got pictures of Mr. Tony with Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux, if you don't know him, he's arguably one of the greatest battle rappers of all time, period. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. He comes by Mr. Tony's shop often, and there's a lot of pictures with him and Loaded Lux. So, but yeah, Mr. Tony, by all intended purposes, is a hip hop historian. I went through his catalog of photography. You got pictures with Curtis Blow from not just, this is a picture obviously of today's time frame, but this brother got pictures with Curtis Blow like back in the 80s when Curtis was hot. Yeah, like was in, you know, Crush Groove and all that type of shit, you know. So yeah, Mr. Tony is gonna be our guy out there.
Yeah. So that's Mr. Tony, you guys. He's coming soon.
With that in the headphones.
Yeah, I know, but they still with us.
Yeah, with us.
Yep. It's charging up. The board is charging up. But yeah, Mr. Tony is going to be coming on this season. Shit you not, I talked to him for 45 minutes yesterday, was it?
Yeah.
And the first thing he just dives into, and here's something for you before we get into the raffle. He starts telling me about all the folks that come by his table.
Yes.
He's got folks that come by his table like Melly Mel.
In New York City.
In New York City.
On the street.
Just coming by. Faith Evans from Bad Boy. Faith,
yes.
She come. He good friends with her. He go over to her house to this day to visit her mother.
Yeah.
He was over there not too long ago for a birthday party.
And Mr. Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow, another guy comes by the table, just trying to throw out, because he throws these names out. And then we get into the conversation about the movie Paid in Full.
Ooh.
If you've never seen that movie before. So I'm going to make it brief so we can get into the raffle. But he brings up Paid in Full, right? And I'm like, yeah, I've seen the movie. And he's like, yeah, you know, he's like, you know the scene. He said, I got some. He comes into this because he says, I got some bad dudes I can tell you about too. I said, and I laughed at him. I said, what you mean some bad dudes? He said, you know, I told you about, you know, Faith and all them and all the, you know, all these people. He went through so many people, you guys already knows, because Mr. Tony T was a dancer first.
Yes.
Before, you know, he got into the, you know, vending like he's doing. And he's like a power vendor with all of these goods and shit. Big business in New York. But he's like, yeah, you know the scene where they kidnapped the little boy and then they cut his finger off? I said, yeah, that's Mitch's uncle. He said, yeah, well, he didn't do it. He said, I know the nigga that did it. And that nigga mad he didn't get his credit. I said, damn. I said, what you mean? He said, man, the nigga, I got him on tape, y'all. Not even bullshitting, because I taped the conversation, but he's still gonna come on the show. But I was taping things from my notes. And he says, yeah, man, he went to jail. He went to prison on another charge and some other shit. And he was mad that them niggas had got all the credit for kidnapping and cutting the little dude's finger off. He said, you know, because by the time he went to jail, now he, you know, locked up and they out there getting caught over that. You know what I'm saying? So, but then he says, he said, I'm the one that he said, Tony said his boy was like, I'm the one that did that shit. That was my work. You know what I'm saying? So he was mad that he didn't get the recognition for cutting off the little boy's finger from Paid in Full, the movie, but in real life. And he was like, yeah, man. Tony was like, yeah, man. Tony said, man, he got a good heart if you can reach it. He said, but he one of them stone, just crazy niggas. I was like, damn, you know. So that was just off the cuff about Paid in Full. Paid in Full.
But he also knew the guys that did Crush Groovin'.
Oh yeah, he know them. But hey, Paid in Full, Ace Boogie, which his real name is AZ. He comes by the table. He comes to Mr. Tony's table like they're friends. He has his phone number.
Yeah.
He was like, I can call him. You know, I can call him right now.
145th and St. Nicholas Avenue in New York City.
145th and St. Nicholas, man. Yeah.
It might change. He might be at 146 or 147, but he's still up in St. Nicholas. When you come to the subway in New York City, he's got the incense burning. People come to him because they smell his incense and they also smell the music. He's a jazz man now. He plays straight classic jazz. People hear the jazz and they come to Mr. Tony.
Yeah. So yeah, man. But yeah, that's a little scary story right there. That was wild. I was like, wow, really? He was like, yeah, man. Shit, he basically was like, he want his credits. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's wild. That's New York, though. New York is a wild situation, man. So, but nonetheless, if I can, go ahead, man, and get into the young giveaway, if you don't mind.
Yes.
May I get into the giveaway?
I ain't getting nothing. Hey, folks.
Yeah, we still down.
We still down?
Yeah, we still down.
All right. Make sure Mr. Lewis he get to see you put the oil on. He knows you are a member of the Schamberger family from New York City. That carries some clout, my friend.
Yes, it does.
It carries some clout.
Yes, it does.
It is.
All right. Damn, I accidentally took A-Dog's name off.
Don't do that. That's my Giants fan.
That's my boy.
That's our boy.
All right, cuz I got you back on there.
All right. Hey, dog.
All right.
Dude.
Wheel of CROSSFaded, y'all. I do not have our intro right now. It's getting on the late side, so we just gonna roll right on into it. Plus, we dealing with sound.
Are you sure it's still
Oh yeah, they been looking at them, watching them, brother. They watching you.
I can't hear that.
No, you can't hear them, but they hear you loud and clear and watching you.
Thinking what they watching me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, look.
All right, y'all. All right, so we got 3 contestants right now. We got Cowboy BW, we got A-Dogs, and we got Candace. You know what I'm saying?
My vote is for A-Dog. A-Dog. A-Dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Cowboy BW, he sucks. He likes a cowboy. He sucks. Trash back cowboy.
Yeah, she's a cowgirl too. Candace. Oh yeah.
She should be disqualified.
I appreciate them, man.
I
appreciate them.
Okay, Candace, you can play.
All right, let's run it. Okay.
Yeah, run it down.
Is this how you push the wheel? Oh yeah, that's how you push the wheel. All right, y'all.
I think I hear something in my headphone. Hey, turn the music up. I can't hear it in my headphones.
Watch some ball. They clapping for Candace. Candace, you did just win. All right.
She won that quick?
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. So we got that on screenshot.
She won that quick.
She did. She won. And Candace, here's what you win. If I could get our PA to grab these couple of things that
Where's she
won.
from? Do we know his name?
Candace is here. Candace, she lives here. I'm not sure what side of town. I think East.
I think Candace showed some leg and thigh and all the Wednesday game was fixed. I want my money back.
Oh no. We play it fair, man.
Damn, Candace.
We play it fair.
Is it ain't Candace for real?
Oh,
it might be Rocky. We don't know.
Okay.
I'm just throwing out being on that.
Oh yeah. They love it.
Congratulations, Miss Candace.
All right, Candace. This is what you win. You win
5 of these. No.
A set of shot glasses.
Oh.
And that is the set of shot glasses that my brother took the example.
Just like this?
That one right there. You
just
see
like
it?
this?
Yep.
Candace, you ain't getting this, Candace.
And you also won a game, and this game is called Lyrically. This is a music trivia game about 90s and 2000s hip hop and R&B. All right. So we giving away the game. We giving away. You know what I'm saying? This will help you. You put the music on while you playing it. It's gonna be questions in here about escape. It's gonna be questions in here about 90s and 2000s hip hop rap, TLC, Outkast. I already seen some of the questions. So make sure you put the music on while you playing it. It's gonna be dope. I need to play this with my girl. I ain't even thought about it. You know, I just been collecting stuff for y'all. Yeah.
I mean, hey, they got everything. I had to beg for a shot glass. Hey, this is what you get, Candy. You get double of these. These are double.
Yeah, you getting 4 of those.
Oh my God, you'll be drunk by the end of the night.
All right. Yeah. So we got you. We sitting you aside, Candace. Make sure.
Candace, behave yourself.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull this up for you, Candace.
Candace, drink responsibly. Drink responsibly.
I do not. I wonder if I don't think Candace even drink like
she drinks. She's a fish.
Wait a minute. Let's see. Where do I get that? Yes.
Candace, welcome to CROSSFaded.
Yeah, CROSSFaded. Yeah. Candace, you want to go ahead and text your address and first and last name to the Classic Records hotline. Go ahead and text your name and address to that number. I do not have anyone's address from last season. I did not save that information. And
shame on you. Shame on you. Oh, they were out again. What's going on?
Classic Records has its own line now, so that's a direct line for you to be able to text. Soon you'll be able to call into the show and everything off of that line. But nonetheless, text me your address and first and last name, and we'll have this out in the mail. We can have it out by tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday.
Oh, yes.
Yes, okay.
It'd be the
It'll be out either Friday or Saturday. We can have it out if you text
It'd be
me.
Halloween tomorrow.
That's all right. Mail don't slow down for Halloween. Text me your info so I can have it out for tomorrow or Saturday. Everybody be prompt on that so I can have your stuff right out on the next day at best. Okay. All right. We gonna run it one more time.
No, we ain't.
We gonna run it one more time.
Oh, guess we are.
We gonna
one more time. One more time.
One more time. All right.
One more time.
So Candace, it's coming down between two brothers, man.
Oh, not me, I hope.
Two brothers. One brother's a Cowboys fan. Another brother.
Oh, it's me.
Another brother is a
Giant fan.
Is a Giants fan.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, dog. You and me, we gonna take the gloves off because.
And dog, we gonna take. What you say? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We gonna take the gloves off because we know we suck, and we doing our best. And we got Jason Dark, but the Cowboys suck because they got Dak Prescott. And what has he done lately? Ooh.
Here we go.
Yeah, what has he done for them lately? I think he lost last week, didn't he?
Shots fired. Yeah, man.
I'm taking on prisoners.
I heard the loss wasn't too bad, though, man.
Nah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I'm back.
DCL, DC4L, man. Dallas Cowboys for life.
I hear phone ringing. If that's for me, I'm not here. I hear phone ringing. If it's for me, I'm not here. All right.
All right, y'all. We're going into the next spin. It's down to two brothers.
Two brothers. No, it's gonna be more than two. Is it three brothers?
Two brothers.
Two brothers in the tiebreaker?
Yep, it's just these two brothers.
Oh.
We got it's four. I guess 3 of the 4 people signed up, but somebody didn't sign up.
Oh,
because they could have jumped on here, but they just watching. So I don't know. They missed the opportunity, but we down to 2 brothers though.
Oh.
All right. So
well, I already know where my money. My money is for Be Right. Yeah, because he's gonna lose. That's why I'm biting on Be Right, because he's gonna lose.
Be Right.
Yeah. Sorry, Be Right.
And he ain't gonna do nothing but turn around and probably give him to his dad or his mom.
Yeah.
And so A-Dog will be having a sip out of one of them.
Yeah.
Just because tie into it. So
I already know the fix is there. The fix is there because the host of this podcast is a Cowboy fan. So I'm sorry, Adrian. I'm sorry, A-Dog. A-Dog, he gonna give it to the Cowboy fan. You know he is. The fix is it. We'll see.
Here we go, man.
We'll see.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, y'all brothers ready, man. It's going down.
It's going down right now?
It's going down.
I thought we were going to have a commercial break.
Commercial break?
Yeah. I say build the suspense. Commercial break. Who's with me?
We'll give him a commercial break and then we'll be right back. Y'all sit tight, all right?
All
right.
Paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, making moves as I cruise, going get this paper. Italian shoes, stylish jewels, screaming, fuck you haters. Paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, making moves as I cruise, going get this paper. Italian shoes, stylish jewels, screaming, fuck you haters. Paper, paper, yeah, that's all I know. Rich and black, help me lace my boots from the go. Matter of fact, let's take it back to 2004. Slinging packs, a pissy crack, out Buick doors. I was a hustler, I'd take 2 zips and make them fall. Forward stab, that was the track, if you must know. I had a sting that made it on cops. In the trailer, pointing the dope out, telling the ops. It was crazy, like any moment your shit could get knocked. Tuesday and Thursday, for real, they circled the block. Came out the door one day, somebody dead on the spot. Stretched out in the street, neighbors standing staring in awe. My first time seeing a dead body, and best believe it was over drugs and money probably. And the block went on, I think it even banged a little harder that day. Goes to show sorrow sells and crime pays around my way. Paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, making moves as I cruise, going get this paper. Italian shoes, stylish Jews, screaming fuck you haters. Paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, making moves as I cruise, going get this paper. Italian shoes, stylish Jews, screaming fuck you haters. I'm constantly counting currency, contemplating on conquering the victory. Could it be that I have met defeat? Still out on the same block, serving the same goods. Daily mission is cop, feed it back to the hood. Shit, it's gotta be another way about it. It's either keep flipping these bricks or spitting that hot shit. Born an R&B crooner, but who would've known I'd flip it to rap sooner? The streets was calling, my time's limited for bitches and niggas on bullshit. I'm surrounding myself with niggas that bullshit, with full clips and hammers with rubber grips, hollow tips that explode as soon as they meet the surface. An old man told me once that what I do is worthless. I didn't feel him then, but I feel him now. So as I sit back and figure out another way to come up out this wild predicament while counting on my Benjamins, nigga. Paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, paper, gotta get the paper every day. I'm on a mission going at the paper. Paper, 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 paper.
I got it.
She can come on and come.
If it's all about the rock, put up your 20. Buy the book.
She can come visit it over here.
Yeah, she comes salute it
with the puppies. You
salute the slide. Smell the puppy breath.
What up, y'all? We back. All right.
I'm still dead in the head.
Yeah, we still dead. We might be able to get on one last time with them and share a little bit of juice. Yeah. While we out the door. I know y'all can hear us, but we can't hear ourselves, so that's what he's talking about. We can hear ourselves again right now. We may be able to have this last couple of minutes with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, we down to 2.
I'm gonna put the headphones on my ass. Hold on. We down to 2.
It was 2. Cowboy BW and
boo. Cowboy BW boo. I'm going, hey dog.
They both guys, I can't pick or choose.
I can't either. I can't, because he's a Giants fan. He knows that football is a smash mouth game, that you take the ball and you run it down their throat like they did as Big Blue used to do back in the days. Hey, dog.
He there. He's still there. He probably typing right now.
I know he is.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Ole.
One man walks away.
Hey, dog, come on, hey, dog. My bonus for that. If it's a Cowboy fan, I'm going to shoot myself.
I was right at the line. Hey, dog. Hey, dog win.
Of course he does. He's a New York football giant ball. He knows that the football is the game. He see, A-Dog grew up when my dad grew up, because my dad grew up with smash mouth football. Am I right, A-Dog? We took the ball, we ran it down your throat. Them Cowboys is a flash in the pan. We are a storied franchise. We have a knucklehead, but A-Dog, what does Hey, Bob, tell me what A-Dog won.
A-Dog has won. A-Dog, I'm gonna switch it up for you.
And we went out.
We got our PA coming to come bring something for me, if you would, PA. I didn't know if you saw the message or not.
I can't get rid of that. Hey, dog.
Okay.
Hey, dog. Hey, dog.
We're gonna take the package with the gold. And A-Dog, you're gonna have a choice. You're gonna have a choice.
No, there's no choice.
No choice for you, A-Dog.
He can choose between these two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have a choice, A-Dog.
A-Dog, you see how they do us? No choice, did choice. This is how our football season went, A-Dog. Thank God for Jason Dart.
So, A-Dog,
okay.
With your choice, you got Finger Twister, which is the game that comes with this set of shot glasses. But this set of shot glasses are 50 caliber shot glasses. So
I'm gonna
go ahead and just open this
50 caliber shot glasses?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They're gorgeous.
Are they shaped like guns or something? They're bullets?
They're like bullets.
Bullets?
Yeah, they're like bullets.
I gotta
Damn,
say it.
something.
Hey, dog, I know you're gonna let me have one, Giant fan extraordinaire. I know you're gonna let me get one.
Yeah.
I got one pink one.
Pretty tight, and I don't want to damage his box. Sorry about that, y'all. I was not ready for this set to be given away, A-Dog, which is why I'm giving you the choice. This is a high class set that was to be given away. Thank you. That's perfect. At another time, but it nonetheless is a shotgun and game set or a shot glass and game set.
Hey, dog, if I had my position, being a Giant fan like you, hey, dog, I wave him up until he gets some Giant swag. Who's with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you gotta pick one, hey, dog, it's on you.
Okay. Is A-Dog saying anything in the comments yet?
Hey, dog, come on.
He's happy.
Okay.
He's happy? Yeah, I was happy back in '78 when the Giants won.
Dog, this is the 50 caliber shot glass.
Can I see it?
It's just like a 50 caliber shell to come right out of Desert Eagle.
Oh.
Yes, sir. 50 caliber shell right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Let me see. I can take my other boy and put it right in here. Wow.
Yeah, that's the 50 cal.
That's what it looked like?
50 cal.
Wow.
Yeah. So, A-Dog, you tell me, which one would you like?
Hey, dog.
You got a choice.
Hey, dog. Take them both, hey, dog. We're Giants fans. One for you, one for me.
20-second delay. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. My PAs reminded me that we got a delay. So 20-second delay.
Yeah, A-Dog, we gotta stick together, A-Dog.
Yeah, you let me know, A-Dog. We gonna either send you.
Is it a double shot?
That's a quadruple shot look right there.
That's really, really big.
That's really big. This one right here, it was showing this is almost a triple shot right here. You can pour probably a half into this one.
Okay.
That one, I don't know. So you guys just throw my whole balance of alcohol off with these.
Yeah, these are some big ass shot glasses.
Can you imagine if that's what they were blowing in Desert Storm? They were blowing your house up and your village up with bullets with the size of that. Damn.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's crazy.
There he is.
Hold on. Who is that? Who is that saying that? One or two?
Yeah.
Yep. Ask him which one he wants.
Which one you want, A-Dog? You want number one, the shotgun shells with the lyric, huh?
You can't see it. You have your wheel over there.
Oh shit. Okay, the wheel. Yeah, sorry about that.
Right.
Let me move that wheel out the way.
That's not bad. Hey dog, I'm on your side. I'm a Giant fan.
50 cal.
We need both. Hey dog.
50 cal with the twister.
Both. We need both, hey dog.
12 gauge with the lyrically correct.
Hey, you go.
Which one you want to do?
Hey dog. Hey,
one or number two?
Both, hey dog. Both. You deserve both because you are a dog and you are a Giant fan.
You let me know which one and make sure.
Big blue.
I know your name, but text your address
I had an address one
to the
back in
classic
78.
records line. To the classic records line. Hit up that line 509-0464, y'all. 317, by the way. 317.
That's 444-1111. 444-1111.
Hold him up again.
You shit, huh?
He said hold him up again.
Hold them up again. Okay, you got the 50 caliber and the finger twister. So you got finger twister that comes with socks.
With socks? You tell me it was socks involved.
Is it the finger twister? This is that exclusive shotgun package that only A-Dog presented.
Hey dog, get the socks. You get the shot glasses. Give me the socks, A-Dog. Give me the socks.
You got the lyrically correct and 12 gauge shotgun shell shot glasses. 50 cal shotgun shell. Both come with a game. You can play this with Nene, man. Y'all can play. You and Nene can play either game together and have a good time. And I know y'all will put some music on.
Oh my God, we turned into the Price is Right tonight.
50 cal with lyrically correct.
50 cal.
All right, I'll switch you out. So he switched the game over. He said 50 cal. Got you. 50 cal with lyrically correct. So we'll switch the game up for you. You know what I'm saying? So my man changed the game. Well, I feel you too. That's a good combo right there. It's a grown folks combo right here.
Hey dog, I'm done with you, hey dog. Don't talk to me.
All right. Cowboy BW. I definitely have another lyrically correct for you. So that was Candace. Candace, you will be still getting lyrically correct because I have another lyrically correct.
Was she a Cowboy fan or?
Yeah, she's Cowboys all the way. And A-Dog, I got you.
Yeah. Hey dog, what happened?
Right.
What happened, hey dog? You sold out. Like
I said, y'all, this is an interactive show. I like to interact with my people. A-Dog is a street correspondent, so he's a part of the show. He's family, but he too is a watcher just like y'all, been having a good time. So.
Yeah. And he sold out is what he did because he didn't give us prediction for the Giants game. He didn't say if the Giants are going to win or not. So he's supposed to be a correspondent. We go up the Giants. We go up against the Steelers. We got Aaron Rodgers. What's up with that, A-Dog? Yeah. I throw down the gauntlet. As a matter of fact, I throw down the cup.
Oh man.
I throw down the cup. He got 50 caliber bullet cup. I got
You got one shotgun shell.
I got a shotgun, yeah. But he got forget you, A-Dog. I'm jumping up the A-Dog boat. I'm going Cowboy fan tonight. Starting tonight, I'm a cowgirl.
Be right. You really let me down, brother, tonight. I needed the reinforcements, man. They done cowgirl me up and down.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to hand you your skirt, Nancy.
Yeah, I just, what I'm saying, disappointed, brother.
Yeah.
Very disappointed in you, my brother.
Let me show you how the Cowboys do it. Look, I hope the camera is. Here's how the Cowboys do it. They go, here's the ball. They go up. They go, and then bring it back over here. That's how the Cowboys do it.
Oh my God, yeah. Hey, I appreciate everybody showing up.
I do too. And I'm sorry if I offended, but
oh no, man, folks have been having a good time.
Oh,
Did nothing.
I'll get a call tomorrow. What the hell did you let him do that for, you animal?
Hey, here we have a good time, man.
We nurture. We
just know everything is in fun or love. If you did get offended by anything, but I don't believe anybody did.
And please, can I have one moment? One moment where we are in this country right now. Please, let's hope that we can. They're talking about cutting off money for women and children, the WIC program. I don't mind them cutting off the food stamps because as an adult, you should be able to find food somewhere. You should be able to sacrifice to be able to feed yourself as an adult. But they should not take money from women and children. The WIC program, the kids are on Similac, the kids are on Impramil, the kids that are on, fruits and vegetables, peanut butter and rice and stuff that they're just going to help them at least live another day. It's a sad state of affairs in America. In the words of Mr. Marvin Gaye, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah. Hey, all I can say to that, man, is them is all facts. Yeezy.
Tell the truth. And telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's from Yeezy himself. Why everybody's thinking he's crazy. He may not be as crazy as we think.
And if I can add one more thing, if you have a chance to listen to Mr. Marvin Gaye, Rhythm and String, what's going on, what's happening. Just listen to the rhythm and the string. You don't have to hear the words because you know what's going on. It's called Marvin Gaye, Rhythm and Strings.
I love that song.
Yes.
I love that whole album.
Rhythm. The album it's an album that's lived. He did it 50 something years ago. And if you listen to the album, everything that's happening back 50 years ago, he predicted, he wrote this for us. And those who didn't pay attention didn't hear it. And I know your mom played the album. Yeah. And you grew up with the album. Yeah. But you didn't know come 2020 when the pandemic came around. And he said, bells won't be ringing, children won't be there, the whole country shut down. It was his words coming to truth. For Marvin Gaye 50 years ago. Written for the grave, the stuff that he went through. If you don't know the Marvin Gaye story, please do your biopic and look into it. It was
who really cares?
Yes. Who's willing to try to save a world who was destined to die. And we're dying. We're dying. Yeah. We're dying. I don't want to be political. I'm the sports guy, but
now you a life guy, brother. Like you a life guy, a life black man first. I've learned so much from you.
Have you learned how to do this? Look, you take this and you put it.
Wait. do it again one more time.
One more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Candace, that shot glass is not a part of your
Yes, it is.
It is not coming to you, okay?
I will autograph it for you, Candace. I will autograph it.
Oh, man. Hey, I had a good time.
You sure?
I appreciate y'all.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Text your names. Hey, dog, I know, but just text your address. But Candace, text your first, last name, and address to the Classic Records hotline.
Yeah.
Please do that. Hey, dog, do that too.
Everybody do that.
Yeah. So.
How you do that? And R.I.P. or well, he's not gone yet, but Mr. Young Bleed, Mr. Young. As a matter of fact, he didn't get to. I got to go in directly through Mr. Young Bleed. I had the Young Bleed couch in my house. Another story for another time.
Yeah, man. Prayers up to Bleed, man. Make sure that y'all, before you lay down tonight, say a prayer for my friend, man. And hopefully, he can pull a miracle on me, man. And come on and turn this thing around,
Father.
Yeah.
Please. Save that man.
Man.
Save that man and save his soul.
Yes, sir. You guys make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Making Classic Records is the page and the name. Bring more people here so we can share more knowledge. So that we can, just build more. We're building a community here for sure. I didn't talk like that last year because I was, ground floor with my mentality. But now I have a greater understanding of, objectively of what I can do with this platform, and we're building out a community. I want to, help people. You're going to watch me reach out directly to people. I am accustomed to doing that. Accustomed to going downtown underneath bridges, delivering food, clothing, canned goods.
Really?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was giving away a lot of our, we were on the food pantry rush during our period. I took all leftovers and took to the streets, or I take them to the shelters in town.
And can I say something about that, please?
Yes, sir.
They are saying, if you watch your phones, you're going to get your food stamps and stuff. There's nothing guaranteed. If I was anybody that lives in this America, figure out a way to figure out to get a Thanksgiving dinner for yourself, because the government is not here for you. The government is not here for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sad. And we have very little left right now with this guy in the office. They're saying it's going to run out on Saturday. And as if you're an adult, you should be able to find food one way or another, because we are adults. But what I can't stand is they're going to mess with the WIC program. They're going to food for the women and the children, the babies. They're going to, this is what Marvin Gaye said, save the babies. If you have a chance to hear Marvin Gaye, save the babies. They're taking their WIC and their fruit and the food and the milk that the babies need, it runs out on Saturday is what they're saying. It's running out on Saturday. They're going to be hungry women trying to feed babies without no Inframeal, no Similac, or whatever they're using, because my kids grew up on Inframeal and Similac. But there's going to be other stuff. And that's the worst. If you're going to take our SNAP away, that's fine. Because as adults, we should be able to find ways to feed ourselves. There's pantries, there's churches, there's soup kitchens, there's things that will help us. But the WIC is for the women and the babies, the ones that are just hanging on the thread that need this, and they're going to take that away from them. And that's what galls me. And that's my last social statement in America, because he's in the White House.
I'm going to tell you like this. Donald Trump does not care about black people.
He don't care about people.
Donald Trump does not care about Hispanic people. Donald Trump does not care about people underneath the 1%.
Right.
He does not care about people that are middle class, that are lower class,
we're gonna get shut down.
that are upper middle class.
We're gonna get shut down.
He does not care. I'm gonna bring it to you just like Kanye. Kanye brought it to you. Remember that season we had that Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah.
And Kanye was like, George Bush does not care about black people.
Yeah. It was horrible. You saw the video. You saw. Oh my God! They're raping and killing people in this Superdome.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
So what you got to do, being a person of lower means, a person that's middle class and below, upper middle class and below, beware. 250,000 tax bracket and below, beware. You know what I'm saying? And what you got to do is just spend your money well, save it well, spend it smartly. Like I said, shop in bulk for your food. Buy things as much as you can on a wholesale basis. Check out auctions. Dude.
Yes.
There's so much stuff you can get from auctions. Look up high bids. My lady shops at high bids so much for everything from brand new clothes to electronics to games to clothing. I mean, I said clothing, but yeah, you gotta strategize against the economic tide of what we're facing right now. And I'll be honest too, it ain't just Donald. A lot of the Democrats don't care either.
Yeah.
They're at odds over things that are putting people's home life in jeopardy. Man.
In danger.
In jeopardy.
No, it's not jeopardy. We're going to danger.
In danger, certain danger.
You know what? Can I tell you this? Johnny Jackson wrote the famous words, "There's horror in the streets. People can't find enough to eat." Come Saturday.
That sounds like Rhythm Nation. Is that
yes.
Rhythm Nation?
Yeah. There is hard work.
Yep, man.
People can't find enough to eat.
I knew that sounded like, because she don't talk like that often.
And my kids can't go out and play. It's the state of the world today. The state of the world. If she wrote this back 10, 15 years.
Wow.
See, you know, you pay attention to the music and you hear Marvin. And Marvin was like, dude, there's going to be a pandemic. He said that. He said that. When it happened, and I figured it out back in December, before it happened, in 1990, I said, Karen, have you ever heard of a pandemic? Marvin Gaye just said it, and he wrote a whole album about it, and he said, this is what's going to happen. There's going to be no bells. People are going to die, and they did. And they died all over the world.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, man. You know, and underneath it, that's my man Bleed right there. What a life. What a life, man. What a life.
Bleed checking in?
No, that's Bleed's song playing underneath this.
What a life, Bleed. Thank you for your couch, boy.
Make sure that y'all like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. And make sure that you text your addresses and names. Like I said, hey dog, you know I know your first and last, but text that information to the Classic Records hotline. And we'll get these out tomorrow, you know. Especially you, dog. I know that last thing you wanted took me a minute. It was a big old package, but I strategized and figured out how to handle that stuff too faster, you know. So
hey dog, look out for your New York brothers. Look out for your New York football brothers. If not, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna stuff it down.
Yeah, man. Hey, but you gotta strap in tight. The next 4 years or 3 years, they're gonna be rough. But we always beat the tide of things, right? I mean, we are who we are as tough people, especially if you black. You know, we come
black, brown.
We come through adversities. We come through the worst conditions possible. We triumph through the worst oppressions, the worst, you know, just degradation.
But
and
sometimes we don't capitalize like we're supposed to, but we do.
We don't, and we can do better there.
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure is we beat the odds.
Yeah.
So just do things as intelligent as you can for these next 3 years.
My brother said, I'm not black, I'm brown. And I said, well, you don't want to be brown. Look what happened to the Browns. They got them turned up in the camps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do things, man, with strategy in mind. Strategy with
and forethought. Use your forethought.
Strategy with your lifestyle. Strategy with your entertainment. Strategy just with everything you're doing right now.
With the officials, when the cops roll up on you, be forethought. Make sure you have cameras on. Make sure you got, you know
how that goes.
You know how that goes.
2 and all. That's the police shit. And we've been dealing with that forever. With this administration, it's going to be unlike anything else. I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. Joe Biden was right when he came out 2 days ago and he said, we all have some dark days ahead underneath the Trump administration. So get ready for a dark age. But at the same time, keep your head up. Because you know who you are. You know what you can do. I know what I can do. Look what I'm doing right now. I come from breaking a leg to, you know, like... And it's about to get ugly. I'm about to get even more, you know, in the camera's face and reach more fans and help more people.
You gonna buy a new leg? You gonna buy a new leg? You gonna buy a new leg?
I don't need a new leg. The bad leg is about to be better than the good.
Oh, get on the good leg.
That's how we move. You know what I'm saying? So nothing can stop you but you. All right. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
Wait.
Page and the name.
Unless you're a Cowboy fan, we don't want nothing to do with you.
Please make sure y'all say a good prayer for my friend tonight. What a life he has lived, and I hope he can wake back up and live some more. I need to see him again so I can hug him. All right, y'all. We out. This is CROSSFaded. Peace.
It's not just music, it's classic.